What's up, y'all? So we were live and I started having internet connection issues. So I had to end the live. And so now we're back. Hopefully, everything is okay and we're good to go. I'm trying to calm myself down because I don't. So we're back and hopefully everything is good to go. Girl, they trying to get me, girl. They trying to get me because they knew I was gonna be. Girl, they knew I was gonna be on their ass, baby. Girl, they trying to get me shut down. Girl, they trying to get me shut down. They trying to shut me down, y'all. I ain't even said nothing. Okay, I ain't even said nothing. It was Angela here. Okay. Thank you, Kim and Nicole. I ain't even said nothing. Girl, they already trying to get me shut down. Girl, they trying to get me shut down. I ain't even said nothing, Angela. Can you wait till at least I drag you for a little bit before you trying to get my page shut down? Dang. Anyways, let's go ahead and we got to hurry up and we got to hurry up and get started because I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. Okay, so we're just gonna start off where we left off, right? Shamia. They're at the dinner table. At this point, they've made it inside the home. Castle. Girl, castle. Mansion. Girl, they made it inside. Big Oak said, not today, okay? Not on my watch. Thank you, Tracy. Um, they made it inside. Portia and Phaedra are with the host and they are going around and they're basically assigning rooms to each to the group. Thank God, and no arguing over rooms. Thank God. At this point, girl, we got. I think I saw a 10-bedroom, 10 baths. Girl, at this point, girl, it's too much space for us to be arguing over rooms. Um. Anyways, so they start talking about Pinky's project. Shamia, girl, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Do you know what you auditioned for? Because Shamia is calling it a movie, but Pinky has referred to it as a show, a television show, a series. Shamia got the part of Trina, but I don't think Shamia know what she's signing up for. Shamia don't know if she's shooting a movie or if she's shooting a television show. I think that's something she should try to figure out. Okay, I think that's something she should try to figure out whether she's signing up to shoot a movie, girl, or whether she's signing up to shoot um a television show, girl. So, anyways, Kelly is telling the group about her situation. Phaedra is representing her, pro bono. She thanks Shamia for allowing her and her kids to live in her home. Kelly is, baby, I like Kelly, but when I tell you, baby, life is whooping Kelly. Life is, I mean, she got a new set of teeth. She got a new set of teeth. You know what I'm saying? She got some new teeth. But past that, baby, she ain't got a window. She ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, baby. um, Cynthia tells Kelly, Kelly is destitute, love her though. Girl, indigent and destitute. Indigent and destitute. Okay. Cynthia tells Kelly that they all have been through it and not to hesitate to call on any of them. And then Kelly says that she appreciates it, but for her, it's hard to be vulnerable in this group because the moment something happens, it'll be thrown back in your face. And then Big Ange, she joins in and she says that it's a bit hypocritical because she's the least represented here. I have the least support at times. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said she has the least support at times. Angela, we know based off of this episode that that is a bold face lie. Just off of this episode, we know that that's not the truth. Because the way you set your ass on this episode and lied, and people thought that you were lying, and some of them knew that you were lying, and they still didn't stand up and say anything. The way you sat on this television screen and lied and tried to change the course of the conversation, and people thought that you were lying, and some of them knew that you were lying, and they still didn't say anything. I've been said Angela was trying to dig dirt on all the girls. Hits Pinky has a sidekick in the basement. Low down Jackson, thank you. And you know what's amazing to me, girl? We just talking tonight. I'm just, you know what? We just gonna be talking shit tonight. I'm just gonna be talking shit. I'm just gonna be talking. You know the part that really, makes my asshole itch. Okay, is you can clearly see that Angela has something going on with the ladies, specifically Shamia. She's already thrown out there that Pinky has some woman living in her basement, right? And you know how many people out there, even though we know for a fact on these shows, it's all about plotations and takedowns. I know plotation is not a word. That's something I feel like my auntie Wendy would say, so I say plotation. The amount of people that still want to say that K. Michelle has mental health issues because she fell away or said that there was a plot, and the girls got online talking about plot, what plot? Oh, she must be crazy. Oh my gosh, she must have got mental health issues. I don't think Kay is built for this show. I don't think she right for the show. And then you just find out, girl, fast forward, girl, 12 episodes later, you find out Angela going around town trying to find dirt on one of the girls. But y'all think that Kay Michelle is crazy, even though we know that plots happen all the time, even though we know that on the other side of town, in Potomac, they were about to bring a plot on the show about Monique's son's paternity. And you got Angela out here, girl, going around town, not even going around town, bitch, going next door to her neighbor. And Angela crashing out on Twitter saying she will be vindicated. Now, where have we heard that before? Girl, down over Potomac with Karen Hill with her drunk ass. Charles probably said Shamia was fine and now Angela is targeting her. Come on. Angela is a nasty piece of work. I'm gonna tell you how you know. I'm gonna tell you how I know Angela is nasty and low key, Shamia and that lady need to whoop Angela's ass. Girl, how dare you? How dare you be my neighbor and then get your ass on TV and say that my husband is cheating on me with your coworker? And then have the nerve to open up your raggedy ass mouth and still say at the end of the conversation, oh, Arlie's still coming over for a play date. No, the fuck she not. Girl, you're on TV saying that my husband is cheating on me with this lady. And then you have the nerve to sit here and say that our daughters are still set up for a play date. No, the fuck they not. Girl, you have to be disconnected from reality to even think that makes a little bit of sense. Who the fuck you know gonna sit here and say that this bitch husband cheating on her with her, and then still say, oh, and Arlie's coming over for the play date. No, she not. And when I see you outside checking your mailbox, I'm going upside your head. Who? Baby, Miss Thing said, girl, after you done said this lady's husband is fucking Shamia, you still have the nerve, the pussy lips, to tell this lady that y'all daughters are still on for a play date. I'm gonna tell you right now, when you drive up the driveway, I'm meeting you outside, and we thumping in the middle of the park. We thumping. We are going to thump in front of the mailboxes. You have to be strange. You cannot be that hard up to be on this show that you are willing to throw other people under the bus. For what purpose? To give, are you entertained? Ain't that what she asked on Twitter? Child, did Angela make a deal with this woman? Wait, did Angela make a deal with this woman and make that lady think she could get her on the show and it backfired? It's giving something. Thank you, Peace 96. It's giving something. I could see that happening. Of course, I don't know. But it has to be something. I could see that happening. And as much as the girl, Atlanta ain't what it used to be, but girl, Atlanta is still one of the top. Listen, Housewives is out of all the reality shows, Housewives is where it's at. Every girl who wants to be on reality TV wants to be a housewife. Okay. So, anyways, they say, yeah, you do. And then, Shamia says, yeah, you do. And then Angela says, who? Bitch, when Shamia pointed her finger at Drew, because Angela was saying how she didn't have any support. She didn't have any support. And Shamil was like, yeah, you do. What's up, Bonnie? She was like, yeah, you do. And then Angela was like, ooh. And Drew says that I may be an advocate for her to get you guys to understand what she's saying. I think it's no secret we have each other's back when necessary. Why is it that y'all can have each other's backs and y'all not be lap dogs, but when Shamia have the back of Portia, she's a lap dog. And now, girl, I don't care what none of y'all say. Girl, I've been telling y'all, as far as I'm concerned, Shamia was lap dog number 1, Drew is lap dog number 2, and Angela is lap dog number 3. Everybody can have everybody back. Everybody can have their friends back. But the minute that somebody else have their friends back, they're all of a sudden a lap dog. If Shamia is a lap dog for having her friends back and jumping in, then Drew, you will be a lap dog too. Okay? Now you're advocating for your friend. Well, ain't that what Shamia did last year, advocating for her friend? Girl, Portia is in charge of the girls. There is something about Angela's face that just reads as she's always lying. It's just like the devious permanent smirk on her face gives Decepticon. Okay, thank you. Kelly says that she basically protect. She says, well, Angela, I protect you. And last year when that punk, well, she didn't say punk, I'm saying punk. When that punk came down to Williams Sonoma and all that shit happened, I made sure that he was escorted out of the building expeditiously. And then Angela said, well, yeah, but later on you tried to say that I was a part of that I was a liar. Basically, I had something to do with it. Can we say something? I was one of the ones who said that Angela did not have anything to do with that stunt queen. I really did not believe that. I thought what happened with Angela was that the shit happened, and then Angela tried to just basically Angela for sure let the fanfare gas her up big time. Trust and believe Team Portia will leave her for dead. Come on now. Let's talk about it. Angela, you done fucked up, baby. You done got on the show. The fans hyped you up. But one thing about it, two things for sure. The girls ain't gonna never turn on Miss Portia. Baby, you better look at what Portia done did on TV. They always come back around to Team Portia. Portia can do what the she want to do down to Bravo. They ain't gonna never turn their back on Miss Portia. Ever. And I know that. It don't matter what Portia do. So anyway, and if they gotta choose who head gonna be on the platter, it definitely ain't gonna be Portia's. So Shamia basically says, she tells Angela she wants to know, why do you feel the need to investigate me so bad? Two people have come up to me at my place of work and asked what's wrong with you and Angela. And then Angela, thank you for coming. Thank you. They coming for Angela next year, baby. They sure are. And then Angela says, that's a figment of your imagination, Shamia. Shamil tells a group she's calling around, asking them, do they have any dirt on Shamia? At this point, Phaedra and Portia have made it back to the group. Phaedra says, who is they? So they start going back and forth, and then George's name finally comes up. And then then Angela says, me asking George, girl, stop. And then Portia thought that Angela said Joyce. And so Portia says Joyce. So her name is Joyce. And then Angela says that George is her neighbor. And when she spoke to them, she just wanted to make sure if it was okay to bring up Shamia's name. Girl, what? So Angela is saying that when she spoke, that George and Ashley, I think that's the wife's name, are her neighbors. And she basically had a conversation with them because she wanted to make sure that it was okay if she brought up Shamia's name. Then Portia says, he got a wife. And then Angela says, yes, he does. And then Kelly says, girl, that's what Angela said. Angela said in the confession, can't make no sense out of nonsense. Angela said in the confessional that George is her neighbor and that she tried to paint the picture that she was only speaking to them, or she only mentioned Shamia's name because she wanted to know, is it okay to bring up Shamia's name? That is what she said. Now, why are you asking them? Is it okay to bring up Shamia's name? I don't know. And then Kelly said, did you ask the wife about Shamia? And then Angela said, no. I asked her, if I said something, will I be offending you? So this is what I'm trying to give Angela. I guess Angela is trying to say she didn't want to mention Shamia's name because if Shamia was friends with Ashley, she didn't want Ashley to be upset at her for, I guess, dragging. I don't know, girl. I'm not even about to try to make no sense out of this shit. Y'all gas Angela up. Angela had a decent debut season. She did. But when y'all started saying that Angela saved RHOA, that I'm telling y'all that it's the truth. Y'all gassed the girls up, and they eventually end up flopping. Shamia says, why would it be offensive? And then Angela says, don't do that because I'll hurt your feelings. And then Pinky and them basically like, girl, say what you're trying to say. Girl, just say whatever you're trying to say, just say it. And then she says, did you fuck George? George is her neighbor. George is married to the woman who sets up play dates with her for their daughters. And Angela just got on TV because of the circus that happens on reality TV, especially down to the Housewives, and asked Shamia, was she fucking her neighbor's husband? And then Shamia says, I don't have to fuck my way to the top. And then she says, George said that he had to pay when he met you. George gave Shamia a $10,000 check for that SDS. Shamia derangement syndrome is real. The way people were moving the goalpost to prove Angela wasn't lying was crazy. It's giving millimeters. Baby, I saw it, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what Angela did. I'm gonna tell you what exactly Angela did. We're gonna get to it. Cause I was like, oh, I see what she's trying to do. And I see why people are saying that Angela didn't lie. Because Angela tried to change the course of the conversation. Um So basically, George donated or gave $10,000. I think it was to Shamia has a breast cancer. I think it was for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I can't remember, but it was basically like philanthropy. Why does Angela? Pinky says, why does girl? Pinky said, why does Angela know everything that's happening with Shamia? With Shamia's vagina. If you weren't paying, if you wait, if you weren't paying attention, Fangela would be in stores by now. Angela says, I'm going off that he said he paid. He said she was so fine, I had to pay her. I think she said that in the confessional. And then this is the part that got me. Because at one point, Shamil looked at Angela and Portia and said, why are y'all making googly eyes? Right? Girl, she had already basically said the same thing to Drew and girl, I want to show y'all a picture. Girl, this how you know that Angela and Drew both full of shit. Girl, y'all know I catch everything. Girl, this is my job. So I want to show y'all a picture. I said, this is how you know they full of shit. Look at this. I said, look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at him. I said, this how you know. This how you know. This how you know. This how you know they full of shit. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Let me show you again. Let me show you again. Y'all see? Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. 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 Just look. And this is the part that got me. Portia tells Shamia, you're she says, Shamia, you're getting very defensive. I was confused because I felt like maybe they placed that. I'm with you. It was so random. I was like, wait, I don't know if she said that after. I don't know. But it almost felt like it was placed there. I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on. Portia, you almost got into a whole nother fist fight just a few weeks ago. And all Kelly said was, you fuck every Nigerian in Atlanta. Angela quoted a clip of George and Ashley on their reality show and said, you got to be a special type of dumb to believe anything that Ninja says. Thank you, Step Court. Whatever the case may be, Portia, they showed you saying Shamia is defensive. You almost got into your 5th physical altercation down at Bravo because Kelly said that you be fucking every Nigerian in Atlanta. So for you to now say that Shamia is being defensive when you are violent is absolutely nuts to me. This is why I be telling y'all, it feel like I be watching like I'm in a Twilight Zone. Why would I not be defensive? You have this woman who has said that I'm fucking athletes on the Atlanta Hawks. I'm fucking athletes on the Atlanta Falcons. And now she's saying I'm fucking a nigga with a green beard. And he happens to be her neighbor. In the words of Candace, the line is always moving. I think this episode proved that the plot is to get rid of Shamia. Remember at the end when Portia told Kelly, remember at the end when Portia told Kelly, you may have Shamia, but you have us. And you know the thing that's really fucked up is the amount of people that said that Angela was telling the truth about Shamia because Shamia went and got a cease and desist on Angela. Do you know how many people were online saying that Angela was telling the truth and Shamia must have something to hide because she went and told Angela to shut the fuck up and keep my name out of your mouth? Shamia says, in Dallas, you say I caused a division in the group. And then Cynthia joins in. Here go another flip-flopper. Here goes Cynthia. In that, it just wasn't Angela. A lot of us feel like you're good. Wait. Okay. A lot of us feel like when you're good, the ladies that you're closest to seem to be good too. When you're not, they don't. I put, girl, shut the fuck up, Cynthia. Then she says, I feel like you have the power to bring us all together. So Shamia is a lapdog and the division. So let me make sure I got this right. Shamia is a lapdog. She's also the cause of the division in the group, but she also holds the power because she's the HBIC to bring the group together. I do think Shamia should have waited to see the fan reception before the cease and desist in all the interviews. That's what got her caught up when this episode proved Angela is a liar. Thank you, Harmony. So she's a lapdog. She's the brains behind the operation, girl. And she has the power to bring the group together. So she's the lapdog and the HBIC all at the same time. And she is the one who holds the key to the power to bring the group together. She's the nucleus. She's the glue that holds the friend group together. And you are the reason why the friend group, the sisterhood is broken. I thought this was the sisterhood. She's the reason why the sisterhood is broken. And you are the woman who can bring us back. You have the power to bring us back together. Girl, I tell y'all, this is some crazy ass shit. This is some crazy ass. I've been telling y'all, this shit don't even make no goddamn sense. So Shamia is the lapdog and the brains, and she's the reason why the division has been caused in the group, and she's the person who can put the group back together. I feel like you have the power to bring us all together. So now she's the HBIC. Girl, if y'all, when I tell you, I'm not even mad at Portia. I'm not, because I'm not no hater. I've been telling y'all, think I'll be trying to be funny when I say this, but Portia really is a HBIC. The fact that Portia really could just sit back and all y'all, not y'all, the cast members do the dirty work for Portia. Girl, the takedown of Get Shamia off the show started a long time ago. I'm proud of her. Girl, Portia really is the girl. So they playing in our faces. I'm insulted at this point, okay? So at this point, I'm assuming that Shamia is texting Ashley. I think her name is Ashley. Yeah, Ashley. Angela doing all this. Angela doing all this, going around on Shamia, but forgave Phaedra, who allegedly plotted a whole ambush on her. How do the evangelists make sense of that? It don't make sense. I've been telling the girls. For the comments, housewives aren't supposed to do legal action against each other. That can be removed, especially with the lawsuits with Bravo. And I think that needs to change, because I think I think that's the reason why the girls feel like they have a level of protection and they can say whatever they want to say, because I'm not supposed to do anything legally. I'm not, they say I can't do anything legally. So you think you can get your ass on TV and knock me upside my head and I can't press charges. You think you can get on TV and start telling everybody I'm fucking niggas down to the NBA, NFL, and your next door neighbor, and I can't do nothing about it. Shit, I'd be damned if I can't. So I'm assuming at this point, Shamia, I will say this in all honesty. The episode to me was choppy. I watched the episode about 3 or 4 times because some stuff, it was moving so fast where I felt like when they were editing the episode, I felt like they were like, some of the conversations, you could tell, it almost felt like some of the conversations, it was like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, if that makes sense. So anyways, they start arguing. I'm sorry. So I'm assuming at this point, Shamia started texting Ashley, like in real time. I felt like that's what was happening. Shamia is showing her girls the text messages from Ashley. Angela hears, because their doors are right next door. I'm thinking the producer probably told Angela, girl, they talking about you. But Angela, she hears. They start arguing. Portia and Phaedra go to Shamia's room. Shamia starts to get upset. Her voice starts to crack. She's upset because she says, when people put this shit out there, that it sticks for a while, it doesn't go anywhere. So then Portia says, okay, let me just go over and let her know that we done. Big Ange going door to door about Shamia, but not her fans. Okay. So Portia goes next door and says, "Okay, okay, Angela, like we gotta dead this." Girl. The queen is. So Portia, so at this point, Phaedra, she comes over. And then Angela says that she's gonna call Ashley. So Angela calls Ashley. I don't think Angela was ready for the conversation. Hey! Bitch, some of y'all missed it. Girl, y'all know I catch everything. So this is where the conversation started to go left. And this is where I think the fans are trying to make Angela right. And technically, if Ashley didn't do it, Angela would be right. So she calls Ashley and she says, Shamia said that you said, I mean, Shamia said, oh wait, she said, Shamia said that I told you that her and George were fucking. So basically, Angela is saying that Shamia told me that you told her that I told you that your husband and her were fucking. And Ashley is like, no, like no. She was basically like, I never said no, then Angela says, Ashley, I never said that you said the sex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't even read my handwriting. She says, Ashley, I never said that. You said that. She says, sex is not even something we spoke about. She says, Ashley, I never said that you said that. Sex is not even something we spoke about. And then they showed a clip 30 minutes later. Angela really wanted to take it off speakerphone. She did. Thank God they make the girls put the conversations on speakerphone. I will say, to be fair, what Shamil did to Kenya being a lapdog to Portia when Portia was dead wrong, but not saying nothing is happening to her. Drinking shampoo is like her karma season. That's true. That's true. Angela, you just said you just one. You just asked Angela, "Are you fucking George?" Oh, I get what you're trying to say. Oh, she's saying that. Oh, I get. Okay, never mind. I get it. I get it. Okay, I'll give Angela that. Okay, she was saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. She's saying that sex didn't come up in the conversation with her and Ashley. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, I'll give Angela that. I'll give her that one. Okay. Okay, that's one for Angela. That's one. That's two for Angela. Okay. Um, and then Ashley, it's sad because Shamia really be by herself because Pinky completing missions for Portia. K. Michelle could have had that conversation with Shamia over the phone, and Kelly being recruited took her in, baby. Girl. So this is the part where I don't care though. Because later in the episode, it comes at the end of the day. No, you did not say. So Shamil must be lying, or either I don't know. Shamil might be lying about what you told her that you and Ashley had a conversation about. At the end of the day, it don't even fucking matter. You saying that this lady is fucking your neighbor's husband. Full stop. Now, how the conversation happened, what conversation you had with Ashley, it don't even fucking matter. Girl, you saying that she fucking your neighbor's husband. I'm not even about to get caught up in the semantics with Angela and what I'm not lying. Girl, okay, you probably didn't say that you had a conversation with Ashley, and Ashley told you that at the end of the day, it don't even fucking matter. We're not even going down this rabbit hole of the game of semantics. You said that this lady was fucking your neighbor's husband. Full stop. And that's where Angela is trying to drive home that she didn't lie. And that's where the fans are trying to say, well, Angela didn't really lie. Okay, Angela didn't necessarily lie on that part. But the bigger conversation is she is going around town trying to find dirt on Shamia. That was really how the conversation got started anyways. It was because Shamia was saying that Angela was going around trying to investigate and find out information on her. And Angela said that that's not true. And that it's the figment of Shamia's imagination. Just for Ashley to be on speakerphone and say, you pretty much wanted to know if I had any info on Shamia. And I told you I didn't. I just wanted to remain, she said, I think that she meant neutral. I just wanted to remain neutral. And then here go, all right, bye, Ashley. What's up, Diva? Boom, hey, Rodney, hey, cousin. Somebody asked Team Angela, what them fans at? What them fans at? What them fans at? Girl, listen. And then here go Angela. All right, bye, Ashley. And Arlie will be coming to play. Angela, believe it or not, I really don't have no issue with Angela. I just think she's full of shit. Okay? I've been telling y'all about Angela. Angela is not wrapped too tight. Because the fact that Angela is getting on television and saying that Shamia is fucking her neighbor's husband, you call the neighbor, and then the neighbor says, because you didn't think she was gonna say that. Angela likes to play semantics, but like Aunt Candy said to Nene at season 6 reunion, when Nene was talking slick about Joyce, you implied it. That's exactly what Angela is doing. Angela is playing the game of semantics. Now I didn't say that you told that Ashley said, girl, at the end of the day, cousin, how do you feel to be right all the time? Vindicated. Girl, I will be vindicated. I'm always vindicated. Girl, I'm always vindicated. You know why I'm always vindicated? Angela tried to sprinkle infidelity into everyone's marriage because her husband is an admitted cheater. Come on, let's talk about it. Angela tried to imply that Shamia was sleeping with George by asking her directly, implying he paid for it, and just throwing out accusation. That makes her a liar. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's lying. Just because she may have told the truth about her not asking Ashley, or her and Ashley having a conversation about George and Shamia having sex, that does not change. No. And like I said, that's how the fans are trying to make Angela right in the scenario. Well, no, she technically didn't lie because she didn't say blah blah blah. No. That lady got on TV. And made it seem as though Shamia was fucking her neighbor's husband, and then had the nerve to still set up a play date. I be telling y'all, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. And when I say shit like that, it be the girls in the comment section. No shade, I love my girls to pieces. It be the girls in the comment section like, I guess we all watching 2 different shows. Who the fuck get on TV and accuse a woman of sleeping with their neighbor's husband and then still think it's going to be a play date with our daughters? Girl, I will beat your ass when I see you. That's what I be saying. It don't be making no sense to me. My thing is, what's the difference between Angela and Jeezy making up stuff and adding sauce? It's dangerous. It's a dangerous road to go down. It's giving. She doesn't want to give her real storyline. She's deflection. Girl, Angela said at the beginning of the season that she's not talking about her husband no more. Y'all don't remember Angela saying that? Remember, go back to the first episode. Go back to the first episode. Go back to the first episode when Angela said she learned her lesson. She learned her lesson last year. Didn't Angela say when she was making that dry ass burger for Charles? They didn't have no mustard, no ketchup, no lettuce, tomatoes, no bacon, no cheese, no nothing. Didn't she say that she learned her lesson last year? And she wasn't clearing nothing. I'm not clearing nothing up. That's what she said. Nothing yet. Girl. So she hurried up and get off the. She hurries up and get off the phone with Ashley. All right, bye, Ashley. Sure. So this is the part that got me. You got Phaedra and Portia sitting right here. Baby, as soon as Ashley said, you pretty much wanted to know if I had any info on Shamia, and I told you I didn't. I just wanted to remain neutral. Here, cousin, put this on the internet bill, baby. Girl, the internet tearing my ass up today. Thank you. Baby, Portia eyes got like this. And baby, then she hurried up and nudged. She hurried up and nudged Phaedra. Let me show you. Do I got it? Let me see if I got it. Damn, I ain't got it. I thought I saved it. Girl, she heard up and nudged. She heard up and nudged Phaedra. They knew she was lying. And the part that got me, girl, we not done. We not done. We not done. So Portia says after Angela hung up the phone, she says, so where did it come up that he's fucking her? And then she said it came from me. I never said anybody said anything. Portia said, so where did it come up that he's fucking her? And then Angela said it came from me. I never said anybody said anything. So that's the road that Angela's trying to go down now. Basically, she done got caught in a lie, but I'm gonna try to switch it up and make me not telling Ashley, or me and Ashley having a conversation about her husband fucking Shamia. That's what we're gonna try to drive home now. Girl, please. I'm not buying it. You already said the lady fucking niggas on the Hawks and Falcons and fucking this nigga. And George said, and the thing is, she never said that George told her. She would say George said. Did y'all catch that too? Angela, that's a crafty queen. I don't think I ever heard Angela say that George told her. She would say, George said. So she could say, I never said George said that. I just said George said, which means she could say I got that information from anybody. Because I never once heard her say George told her. It was George said that he had to pay for it. I mean, he had to give her a check and give her some money because she was so fine. George said. So they're headed to dinner. And this is when I knew that they was all full of shit. Angela says, right in the car with Portia and Phaedra, I was happy you guys were there to hear my side of the story because I just want the truth to prevail. And then Phaedra makes a face and said, mm-hmm. Angela says in the car, I was happy you guys were there to hear my side of the story because I just want the truth to prevail. And Phaedra's made a face like she always do and said, mm-hmm. What truth? Shamia said that you were going around town trying to find dirt on her. You said that it's a figment of Shamia's imagination. Just for you to call that lady and for her to tell us on speaker that you was trying to get some information about her. I mean, get some information from her about Shamia. And this is what Cynthia says in the car. At this point, I don't think that they were privy to the conversation. Cynthia says, I just don't understand why Angela would lie about that. I trust Angela, but I do not believe Shamia is having sex with the entire football team, an entire basketball team, and George. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I got to get this off my chest. I think it's whack as fuck that Portia and Phaedra set their black asses right there at that table and not one time said, Angela, that is not what happened when you called Ashley earlier on the phone. Phaedra can open up her mouth and say, oh, children are off limits. But you can't open up your mouth and say, well, the conversation that we were privy to earlier, I will say Shamia was not lying about. It is. If you want to know, it is a responsibility. If Portia want to jump in the conversation and want to know who the bitch name is, if Portia want to go and tell Angela it's over, you've now inserted yourself in the mess. So if you want to insert yourself and finish and look at it and go all the way through. Phaedra, if you want to sit here and have a conversation and tell Shamia, basically, we shouldn't be bringing up kids, bring up the conversation you also heard about Angela in the goddamn room. Y'all were right there when y'all heard the lady tell a lie. Y'all want to sit at the table, ask questions. Y'all want to know what the woman name is. Is it Joyce? Oh, is he married? Does he have a wife? You want to know all of that. Portia wants to go in the room with Shamia and Phaedra, then go and tell Angela that we done. At that point, you've inserted yourself in the mess. So if you've inserted yourself in the mess, you also need to tell at the dinner table. And that's exactly why when that scene happened at the end, where all of them sitting in that room crying, I said, that's some bullshit. I wasn't buying it. I wasn't moved. Y'all fake, not y'all. Y'all fake and y'all frauds. Y'all want to act like this is a sisterhood? This ain't no motherfucking sisterhood. Because if it was, y'all would stand on the truth. Y'all sitting y'all asses in the room at the end of the episode quoting Bible scriptures and shit. Girl, it's fake. It's fake. Y'all bitches don't like each other. Y'all fake. Y'all fake. Because when y'all had the time, when y'all had the chance to really stand up for the sisterhood and check bitches on the spot, nobody said nothing. Nobody said a word. And y'all two knew that Angela had got caught in the motherfucking lie. But you want to sit here and tell me that I shouldn't say nothing to her child? Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I could see if it was Phaedra's children who are kids, teenagers. Girl, you know, went around here and said that I was fucking cheating on my husband with NBA players. You said I was cheating on my husband with football players. And now you said I'm cheating on my husband with a nigga with a green beard. And now y'all want to sit here and tell me that I shouldn't say nothing to her grown ass lesbian daughter about her mama not being as nice as she is. At that point, I would have said, I don't give a fuck. I didn't speak to no child. I spoke to a grown ass married woman who's a lesbian. And I said what I said, I'm not changing it. This lady went around town and said I'm fucking everybody in the NBA, the NFL, and fucking her next door neighbor. And y'all got the nerve to sit here and tell me, girl, what you can and cannot say, children off limits. Children ain't never been off limits. And y'all know it. Especially no grown ass children. She know her mama full of shit. That's why she laughed and walked off. I wouldn't have apologized. I'm not apologizing for shit. And it is unfair, especially to people who don't have kids, Now all of a sudden, Angela tells Shamia it's a boundary you don't cross. Girl, you don't think the boundary is you talking about me fucking niggas all up and through Atlanta, Georgia? That girl had a whole confessional. She is a friend at this point. She is not a child. No, we're not playing that game. I would have told them straight up, I don't give a fuck. Y'all want to sit here and try to check me about making a joke with her daughter, but y'all just set y'all asses in a room and found out that she's telling the whole motherfucking lie. And y'all not gonna say nothing? Don't say shit to me. That's the Shamil girl, you too nice for me. Because at this point, Shamil didn't know they was lying. Shamil didn't know they was lying. Shamil didn't know that they caught. I don't think Shamil knew at that point that Phaedra and Portia knew that Angela basically was trying to find dirt on her. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. Y'all want to sit here and be a part of the conversation and go and play liaison between the groups? Fine. Fine. And then Portia in the confessional talking about y'all are not gonna get a reaction out of y'all are not gonna get a reaction out of me about Shamia supposedly sleeping with that lady's husband. Girl, we already got your reaction because your eyes got this big and you damn near girl threw your arm out the socket trying to nudge Phaedra. We already got your reaction. We saw it in the bedroom. We saw your reaction. We saw your reaction to when we found out that Angela was telling the bold-faced lie. And she was walking around here trying to find dirt on Shamia. Girl, it's fake. It's fake. It's they frauds. It ain't no sisterhood. All y'all asses sitting in the motherfucking room, kumbaya and crying and all that bullshit, just for y'all, just a girl want to poke each other eyeballs out next week. I'm not, girl. I was not moved. I said, oh, girl, these bitches is fake. I said they fake. They fake. Oh shit. They fake. Y'all can't even keep the sisterhood honest. Y'all can't even keep the sisterhood honest. And if Portia wasn't gonna say nothing, Phaedra should have stood up and said something. I'll give it to Portia a little bit. Because Portia don't fuck with Shamil right now. So she really ain't gotta say nothing. I'll give Peach Juice that much. She ain't really gotta say nothing because I don't fuck with her ass anyways. But somebody should have said something, and it should have been at least Phaedra. As soon as y'all sat at that table, as soon as y'all were at that dinner table, every time y'all get together, y'all want to have a whole goddamn falling out and just put it out on the table. If y'all gonna put it on the table, put it on the motherfucking table. Phaedra should have stood up and said, Angela, girl, listen. All I know is this: when me and Portia was in the room, Angela called Ashley, and Ashley did say that Angela had been trying to find dirt on you, Shamia. And nobody said nothing. Even the women who thought that Angela was telling the bold-faced lie, nobody still said nothing. And then Angela has the nerve to sit here and say, that girl, I'm not supported. What you mean you're not supported? Girl, they supporting you in your motherfucking lies. They know your ass is lying and they still not calling you out. What do you mean you're not supported, girl? And then y'all have the nerve to be mad at Shamia because Shamia had an exchange with Angela's daughter and said, oh, you're nicer than your mom. Now, let me be very clear. If Amari wanted to cuss Shamia out for talking slick about my mama, that would have been fine with me. Because, bitch, I don't know you. Don't be talking about my mama, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm all down for a cursing out. If Amari would have cursed out Shamia, that's fine. But what we're not going to do is act like Shamia was out here just talking to some child. Yes, that is Angela's child, but that is a grown ass married woman who in the confessionals, girl with a black dress, titties out, makeup on her girl. What do we girl know? That's a grown woman. But Amari know her mama. Y'all don't remember that conversation they had last week? It's talking about those are the boundaries. Baby, let me tell you something. The boundaries been crossed when you said I was cheating on my motherfucking husband with niggas on the Hawks and Falcons in George. Don't y'all always say? Don't y'all always say, girl, you can't? Well, no, not y'all. We don't. We always say you can't do something to somebody and tell them how to respond. If I ain't got no kids, you come after my marriage. If the next thing of me, if me saying, girl, your daughter can't stand your ass, then it is what it is. Or me saying, oh, you nicer than your mama, it is what it is. And right now, I really don't give a fuck, and I'm not apologizing. I'm not. I'm not apologizing because I told your grown ass married daughter that she was nicer than you. It is what it is. The same way I got to deal with the fact that you getting your ass on TV saying I'm cheating on my motherfucking husband with all these niggas throughout Atlanta, Georgia. You gonna deal with the fact that I said that your daughter is nicer than you. We gonna move on. If I have to deal with you getting on television and saying that I'm fucking your next door neighbor's husband and I'm cheating on my husband with NBA players and NFL players, then you're gonna have to deal with the fact that I told your daughter that she's nicer than you. It is. And that's it. That's it. So Shamil talks to Pinky and Kay. She tells Pinky that she didn't like that she basically brought up what did Pinky bring up last week? I can't remember. What did Pinky bring up? Oh, Kay. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So she said she didn't appreciate her bringing up the mess between her, like asking her did she have a problem with Kay in front of the group because she was already basically being jumped on. And she says that I don't have any smoke with Kay, and that didn't have anything to do with anyone in the group, which is why I don't understand why it came up. And then so basically, y'all don't basically Shamia and K Michelle. Shamia and K Michelle. And the thing that got me is Angela. If you really gave a fuck about what Shamia said, no, what it is, Angela, you're trying to change the conversation. Your ass done got caught in the lie. You got caught in the lie, and now it's I don't appreciate you saying anything to my daughter. That's the boundary, girl. Stop, girl. Okay, so now it's about your daughter. Okay, girl. Girl, I told your daughter that she's nicer. You're nicer than your mother. K Michelle and Angela need to bounce next season. Thank you, Demi in the city. Thank you. Baby, I'm sorry. K Michelle had me cracking up. Baby, baby, when I say K Michelle had me cracking up, I'm sorry, K Michelle is funny to me. Bitch, when K Michelle said Pika thinks she can fix everything. Bankruptcies, credit. Bitch! When K Michelle said Pika thinks she can fix everything, but bankruptcies, credit. She said, bitch, when she said, she was like, every time I call Shamia, she said, I can't follow Shamia nowhere. I can't follow Shamia nowhere. Every time I call Shamia, she has somebody's stuff. Michelle is a kiki to me, girl. Michelle is a kiki to me. Also, Michelle is funny to me, child. But Michelle and Shamia. I've already talked about this on Patreon. I'll dibble and dabble over here because it came up on the show. So basically, this is what it sounds like happened. K Michelle was upset because Shamia basically said in the Carlos King interview, okay, that one night, I think they had just finished filming. I can't remember. I think they had just finished filming. Long story short, she was about to go meet Candy, and Kay wanted to come. And she was telling Kay, girl, I don't know. Because, Candy is very loyal. She was going to meet Candy, I think Candy and Rashida. No, not Rashida, I think just Candy. Y'all know Kay Michelle, well, some of y'all may not know. Kay Michelle and Rashida, they were both on Love and Hip Hop. They do not like each other to this day. So Shamil was about to go meet Candy. Kay wanted to come. Shamia basically told Kay, like, girl, I don't know. Basically, like, Kay, like, Candy really don't play that. She's very loyal. Basically, she not gonna want you to be there. She ain't got no issues with you necessarily, but she not gonna hang out with you because basically you got an issue with Rashida. K. Michelle felt a way about that. I do believe that that Shamia did tell her, like, girl, I just want you to be a good friend to me because basically I'm putting my friendships on the line by being your friend. I do believe that Shamia did say something like that to K. Michelle. This is just me, and y'all know I love K. Michelle. And this is what I said on Patreon. I'm gonna say it right now. I do believe that K. Michelle was putting 20 on 10. I do. I do. I do. I do. And y'all know I'll go for K. Michelle. I just don't feel like, while I understand what K. Michelle is saying, like, if you're going to be my friend, just be my friend. But I don't think it's fair to make it seem as if Shamia was just like, oh, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, the conversation happened because you wanted to go with her to meet Candy. And based off of that, that's why Shamia said what she said. That makes sense what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is people are intimidated by darker skinned women with luxury. Shamia, Candace, Wendy. Shamia can't do no wrong. It's sad to see. Thank you. Well, I don't know about Wendy, but they said Wendy going to jail because she ain't had no money. Shout out to my girl, Dr. Wendy, baby. Thank you. So yeah, that is where I do think it's a tad bit unfair, because the truth of the matter is this don't have nothing to do with RHOA. Okay? Like, this don't have nothing to do with RHOA. And I think some people are taking the conversation that Shamia and K. Michelle had, and now they're using that to drive home the narrative that if Shamia told K. Michelle that, then she must have told K. Michelle something to make K. Michelle think there's a plot to take her down. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think that's what happened. I do think that Shamia and K. Michelle had the conversation, they said it. But I don't think that Shamia told K. Michelle anything about a plot. K. Michelle already said she didn't tell her. But I think the viewers are using that to make it seem as though if Shamia told her that about Candy, then she must have told her about a plot. Even though K. Michelle has already come out and said Shamia ain't told me shit. I don't think K. Michelle would have an issue with saying if that was what it was. Because if she can say that's what it was with the whole Candy situation, then she could say, yeah, I got the shit from Shamia. But yeah, I think that I just think it was one of those situations with K. Michelle and Shamia where I do think at the end of the day that K. Michelle just made it bigger than what it was, girl. I really do. I do. And I love K. Michelle. But I really think she made it bigger than what it was. K. Michelle, we a lot of us including, we sensitive. But I think K. Michelle is one of those people that she's very, 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 very sensitive. And I think that she already told she's paranoid. Well, she ain't say she's paranoid. I say she's paranoid. And because of what happened to her on Love and Hip Hop, I think it's always, are the girls out to get me, right? But I don't think that Shamia was trying to be malicious with K Michelle when she told her about Candy. It's like, girl, you want to go, but Candy really don't fuck with you. And it's not like Candy got a problem with you. Like, it's not like Candy hate you, right? Candy don't hate you. She don't dislike you. It's just that because you and it's because it might sound childish. It's not that Candy hates you. It's not that Candy dislikes you. Candy don't have no issue with you, girl. It's just that she is besties with Rashida, and she knows that you and Rashida don't fuck with each other. So because Rashida don't fuck with you, she can't fuck with you either, basically. And I think K Michelle took that and made it seem as though, oh, you trying to make it seem as though, you know, your friends don't fuck with me and blah blah. And I'm like, girl, I mean, it's I just K Michelle, girl, I just feel like she making it bigger than what it is. That's all. That's really what it comes down to me. Shamia ends up apologizing again. Shamia, let me tug on your wig, bitch. Stop it with all the apologies. That girl, that's Shamia. That's your biggest problem. Listen, girl. I hate that you feel the way that you feel, but you know that my intentions were not ill. Were not ill. You know that. You know the conversation came up because I was going to meet Candy. You wanted to come, and I just told you Candy not going to hang with you. Now, do I, like I said, do I believe that Shamil was like, girl, I'm really like, I hope you really my friend, girl, because I'm really, girl, I'm hanging out with you, girl. Can I see that? Can I see that part of the conversation coming up? Yes, I do believe K Michelle. I just think she's sensitive, girl. Let's move on, girl. And like I've already said, she is. K Michelle is gonna forever be the victim, and I've said that weeks ago. That's one of the things I don't like about K Michelle. I feel like K Michelle, K Michelle is the victim in every story. Girl, like K Michelle, girl, like some stuff is like I get it, but it's like K Michelle, why is it always somebody did something to you? That's K Michelle's whole story. Somebody did something to me. And I hate that about K Michelle. I really do. Anyways, they start talking about girl who's a kissing lesbian. Pinky said she was in a 3-year relationship with a woman. Girl, somebody said, so you gay. Bitch, somebody said, so you gay. I said, baby, I said the same thing. I said, some of the girls. Shamia needs to boss the fuck up and do some rich-ish the girls can't afford and pay them dust, okay? In my opinion, this episode revealed to me that Shamia and K Michelle are actually operating from a stance of true friendship and the others playing the game. I believe so too. I believe that Shamia really wants to get to know K Michelle and vice versa. Yeah, Shamia gonna have to cut the people pleasing shit off. Cause I'm not gonna keep apologizing. Cause I'm let me tell you something. I swear to God, on my nieces, bitch, Angela wouldn't have gotten an apology out of me. Even if the only way you would have gotten an apology out of me is if I knew I was 100% in the wrong. Girl, I said that your daughter was nicer than you because at that time, girl, you've been going around telling people I'm fucking Hawks and Falcon players. And now I just found out that you say I'm fucking your next door neighbor. Girl, it ain't no apology, baby. Girl, fuck you. I said what I said. And it wasn't even that, like she said, I was giving your daughter a compliment. Girl, you're going to be mad. We just going to be two mad ass bitches down to Bravo because you said what the fuck you want to say about me. I said what I said, and we can move on, and I ain't changing it. Girl, I said what I said, and I ain't changing. What you want me to do about it? Well, what you want me to do about it? I said what I said. I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. Shamil gonna have to start. Shamil gonna have to start. Girl, I said what I said, and I'm not changing it. So we can go ahead and move on. Where's the entree? We don't have nothing else to talk about. You think I'm apologizing to a woman who just said I'm fucking niggas all of it? Pinky was in a 3-year relationship with a woman. I said, so Pinky is gay for real. She's just not a weekend lesbian. She's not one of the lesbians that get the liquid courage. She's not a lesbian that just get the liquid courage, to face the nation. Shout out to the diva. She faces the nation in real life. Drew says that she's explored because that's what her husband wanted. And as a wife, she wanted to submit. Girl. You know what really kills me? Is how, and I'm not saying that Drew has said this. Let me be very clear. I'm not saying that the diva is Erica De Niro TV. That's the diva. Y'all be forgetting her name sometimes. We call her the diva forever, girl. The diva is Erica De Niro TV. I call her the diva. So this is my thing, right? And I'm not saying Drew has done this, but I would not be surprised, being that Drew comes from a religious household. It amazes me. Girl, can we just talk? Can we talk? I just want to talk. It amazes me how, like, Drew is able to get on TV and say that she basically, I'm assuming, ate pussy, fuck with a woman because she wanted to submit to her husband. I bet you that same husband, if he found out that his children, especially his sons, were punks, he would have a motherfucking fit. Hey! But he got you over there, girl, eating puss. Girl, I guarantee you Ralph will be the same nigga who would have a fit if his sons were gay, but has used the Bible to get what he wants out of you by manipulating the marriage, by saying that this is you submitting to me, by you having a threesome with me, or exploring with women. Just for that same nigga to kick you out, take custody of your kids, and you have to cut a check to him for child support. That's the nigga who you were submitting to. Don't think I ain't forgot how Drew was down to the Real Housewives of Atlanta telling Sanya that it was her duty to do what her husband tells her to do, basically, and have more kids. Fast forward, girl, your husband took your kids away from you. And they said you almost had to get your shit and put it on the curb. You and JoJo. He was gonna keep his two. The one that's not biologically his, he was gonna kick you and JoJo out the house. Portia says, I'm gonna leave Drew alone, but I'm about to get back on Drew in just about 5 minutes. Because that Drew, girl. Portia says that she would rate Cynthia, Cynthia and her kiss. Portia says that she would rate Cynthia's kiss aggressive. So she can eat cat, but he can't adopt JoJo. Show can. She says that she would rate Cynthia's kiss aggressive. Portia, you are the same girl who was just down to Bravo in South Carolina, and y'all thought that we didn't hear that beautiful bean footage. And I remember Portia saying, one of you bitches eating me out tonight. I remember Portia saying, down to the South Carolina trip, when she got drunk, Portia said, one of you bitches eat me out tonight. Eat me out, eat me out. Hey. And you got the nerve to get your black ass down to Bravo and say that Cynthia was aggressive with the kiss? When you told, girl, you told them. You didn't ask. You didn't ask in a nice way. Like, y'all, somebody want to eat me out tonight? y'all want to do a little, a little 1-2? Anybody gotta know? You didn't even ask, but you told them bitches one of you bitches eating me. And if that ain't aggressive. I said, damn, you could have just, girl, I'm sure somebody would have did it. Girl, you know how the gay boys, they'll fuck around with each other, be brothers and be sisters. You know how the gays do. Girl, you know Portia, she part of the gay clique now. You know how the gays do. The gays, they'll suck on each other all night, eat each other booty hole out all night. Baby, next day they be sisters again. Bitch. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I got it. Listen to this. Here we go. And she got the nerve to talk about somebody. She got the nerve to talk about somebody being aggressive when they kiss. Somebody eat me tonight. One of you bitches eating me tonight. That's what she said. Portia said, somebody eating me tonight. One of you bitches eating me out tonight, bitch. Girl, Portia threw her legs in the motherfucking aisle. Girl, she threw her legs in her and said, one of you bitches is eating this puss out tonight. Right here. Go now. Portia put her legs in the air and said, one of you bitches put your face right here. That's what she said. Hey. I said, baby. And then Drew says, I would not solely be with a woman. And then Portia went like this. Girl, Drew, at this point, you can't, this is the thing, right? On some real shit, and I'm trying to give Drew a little bit, you can't force nobody out the closet. You can't, and you shouldn't. But y'all be wanting to get on girl, y'all be wanting to get on TV. Girl, y'all be wanting to get on TV and like Drew. So Shamia says that she's never been with a woman, but she did kiss a girl. Just not open mouth. Spirit of Robin and Evelyn took over, not the cat. Okay? Bitch, pat the cat, bitch, pat the cat. Okay? Shout out to Evelyn, okay? And this is why I say Drew is lame to me, low key. And this is why I say that Drew really just wants to argue with Shamia. Because Shamia literally said, I've never kissed a girl. I'm sorry. I have kissed a girl, not open mouth. And then Drew says, Portia, didn't you say Shamia did kiss a girl? I think it was Candy. Drew, bitch, are you even listening to the conversation? Like, y'all just be wanting to argue with bitches. Shamia just said that I have kissed a girl, just not open mouth. Oh, and then Portia face. Let me go back. And then when Shamia said that, Portia made another face. a part of me, I'm just gonna be honest, girl. A part of me, I don't necessarily believe Shamia all the way, girl. Y'all know in my head, even though I don't know, you can't. I don't know. I just don't know if I believe Shamia. I don't know. I do believe Phaedra. I believe Phaedra has never been with a woman. I do believe Phaedra. I do. Angela, I think Angela said she's never been with a woman either. I can believe Phaedra and Angela. I don't believe Shamia. I just don't. Now, she could be telling the truth, but I just don't believe Shamia. I just don't. I don't. I don't. I don't believe Shamia. I feel like Shamia done fucked a woman before. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel like the woman is Portia, but I don't know if I believe Shamia. I just don't know if I believe Shamia. And I get it, right? Can we just have some kitchen table talk? I get it. You a married woman. Don't nobody want to run it. Listen. I get it, bitch. I get it. Shamia is a married woman. Shamia don't want to be down to no TV running her whole facts. I get it. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. I'm not mad at it. Shamia said, baby, I was a virgin up until I met my husband. Okay, baby? I only slept with 2 men. The other nigga I was with, and girl, this nigga I'm with. I get it. But I don't know if I believe Shamia, though. But back to Drew. Shamia says, I never kissed a girl. I kissed a girl, but never open mouth. And then Drew, because she wants to argue with Shamia, Portia, didn't you say Shamia did kiss a girl? I think it was Candy. And I put, shut the fuck up, nobody, Drew. That's exactly what I put. STFU, nobody, Drew. Shut the fuck up, nobody, Drew. You just want to argue with Shamia at this point. At this point in the show, I know that y'all have a takedown of Shamia. Because the fact that y'all can all sit at this table and hear the shit that Angela is saying, and you have the 2 girls at the front who definitely know that Angela is lying about her going around town trying to find tea on Shamia, and nobody has said nothing. The fact that even Portia can say that Shamia was being defensive after you then got into a whole fist fight again with Kelly because she said you was fucking Nigerians. So that's when Angela mentions Shamia talking to her daughter. Because Shamia basically told her daughter, you're nicer than your mother. That's what Shamia said. They all basically say, not all, but Phaedra. Phaedra says that, children are off limits, husbands are not. They're fair. She said they're fair game. Children not off limits either. That's some shit y'all made up. Children are not off. I don't know y'all. The girls who want to. Children are not off limits, girl. Y'all, that's some shit the girls make up because it just sound good. Children not off limits. You literally had Ashley down to the motherfucking Bravo talking about how she was sneaking in and out of Sharice's house with her motherfucking son. You had Giselle trying to bring a rumor on about Monique's the paternity of Monique's son. Children are not off limits. You had Nene call Kenya's child Brooklyn a moose when she was pregnant with with Brooklyn. Children are not off limits. You had Sheree down to the motherfucking reunion saying how one of Nene's sons was at Walmart on $1 so still. When your son still in that Walmart? Children ain't never been off limits. So as soon as y'all can let that go, because it sounds good, because the girls been mentioning the kids stealing out of Walmart since the beginning of RHOA. Y'all don't remember Sheree down to the RHOA? They say he back up the kid. Bitch, okay? Girl, the children ain't never been off limits. And like I said, it sounds baby, the children are not off limits. That's just something that the girls like to say because, again, it just sounds good. But the children have never been off limits. Never. Bitch, on Housewives, everybody can get it. The children, your mama, your sister, and your cousin, too. He's still stealing. Oh, baby, baby, girl, they say he on that shit, girl. I hate that. I feel so bad for him. I do. That's horrible. Angela called her daughter entitled and spoiled. Sure did. That didn't have nothing to do with the conversation. I know who you are. You're entitled. You're spoiled. What the fuck they got to do? Okay, girl. Anyways, um, and then Angela says, "Didn't you say my husband doesn't love me and he steps out on me?" And then Shamia says that was a rebuttal for what you said to me. Can we just say something, y'all? I hate to say this, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Angela, baby, the fact of the matter is, we love Charles Oakley, and we really need more Charles on our TV screens and less Angela. But the reality is, last year, most people did not like or noticed that Charles was very kind of with you on screen. Nobody has to say that your husband goes around town fucking around on you because you already told us at the beginning of your marriage, at least, that girl, there was some infidelity. Remember when I came down here and I told y'all Angela is a motherfucking lie? She not telling the whole goddamn truth, and she is shamed the devil. She trying to make it seem as though her and Charles were separated because he got banned from Madison Square Garden. Y'all don't remember me having this conversation? I remember. I remember. I remember coming down here last year and I was like, Angela, my good eyes on her. I don't trust her. One thing about it, bitch, I'm always consistent. Bitch, I be consistent, bitch. I came down here and I said, Angela not telling the truth. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, but it sounded like some cheatation happened. Shout out to my auntie Wendy, okay? I said, I don't believe that they separated as newlyweds because, girl, he got banned from Madison Square Garden. And then she came down 3 episodes later talking about, oh yeah, there was some infidelity. Girl, of course it was, girl. Now, do I believe that the Madison Square Garden thing was a very big deal? Yes. Now I do. At the time, I didn't believe it. But once I realized, I was like, oh, I could see how that could be how that could probably like spill into somebody's marriage. Then Angela called Shamia's team Sasquatch and Maggie Madness. Angela likes to play the victim. Oh, then Angela called Shamia's team Sasquatch at the Maggie Madness. Angela likes to play victim, child. You know the girls, you can't say Angela is a Sasquatch because the girls get mad. Even though they sit here and call Kelly a hobbit every other day and 15 times on Sunday. Do y'all know what the fuck a hobbit is? That's why I say the girls be losing me sometimes. Girl, if you call Angela a Sasquatch, the girls are like, oh my God, that's transphobic. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh my God, that's so mean. But y'all literally get down to the internet every day and 25 times on Sunday and say that Kelly is a hobbit. Do y'all know what the fuck a hobbit is? Neither one of them are compliments, bitch. Bitch, y'all act like y'all going down to the internet calling Kelly Sleeping Beauty, bitch. Bitch. So I'm gonna take. That's what the girls be losing me, because I guess they were trying to say because girl, y'all lose because sometimes y'all be too woke for me. Girl, sometimes the girls be too woke for me, girl. So Portia says, listen to this. Now this is when Portia started telling on herself. Portia says the girl is very country. They started talking about because Shamia brought up the text messages. So Portia lets it be known. My question would have been like, well, how you know how the fuck she sound? Portia said at the table She was making fun of the girl, the way the girl speaks. She said she sounds very country because Shamil wanted Angela to read the messages out loud, and she said, Angela, read it in your Baltimore voice. And then Portia said, don't do that. She was like, read it in my voice because that girl sounds very country. That's exactly what she said. And somebody should have said, how the fuck you know how she sounds? How the fuck you know how she sounds? How you know how she sounds? When you talk to her? Hello? How you know how she sound? Because you didn't even know who the fuck she was at the table. You was asking, was the nigga married? So how you go from asking, was George married, to hearing the voice of the bitch? How? Explain to me. Right. That's why they need to ask her, how do you know how her voice? I know that, baby. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. They should have clocked it that they were in the room with Angela when she called the girl. Yes. Yes. That's the whole point. That's the point I'm trying to make. They don't know. Portia shouldn't know how her voice sounds unless, because you were just at the table earlier, you didn't even know that George was married. You asked Angela, is he married? And Angela said, yes, he has a wife. So how did you go from not knowing that George is married to knowing how she sounds when she speaks? How do you know her voice? That's what they should have asked her. How do you know her voice, Portia? Because you didn't even know George is married. And that's how they could have got down to the bottom of, wait, so you heard her voice, so what did they talk about on the phone? The girl, that's what I'm saying. Portia telling herself all the time, and the girls never catch her. Either they never show it. Go back and watch the episode. Portia didn't even know who George was, or she claimed she didn't know who George was, even though they say he got, even though Phaedra said he got billboards all around Atlanta. She had to ask Angela, was he married? Angela said, yes, he has a wife. At the table, she brought up how the girl sounds. I feel like at that point, somebody should have said, well, how do you know how she sounds, Portia? Because you didn't even know he had a wife earlier, so when did you talk to her? When did you hear her voice? When did you hear her voice? When did you hear her voice? Because you didn't even know she existed 3 hours ago. So you went from not knowing she existed to now knowing she sounds country? How the fuck that happened? Portia and Phaedra didn't validate the receipts. Clue number 5 of 5011. Portia is using Angela to expose Shamia. They've been asking for receipts all season. Come on now. Anyways, it is what it is. So Portia says a girl sounds country, so don't read it in her voice, read it in mine. So Pinky starts reading the text messages. Girl, these are the text. I took a screenshot. Hold up. Hey girl, call me when you get a chance. This Ashley, I would love to clear up the lie that was told about us. And then Shamil responds, yeah, because I didn't know you and I had beef and you thought I was sleeping with your husband, shaking my fucking head. And then she put, never thought that, Angela lied. And then Shamil responded, then she had the nerve to deny asking you if you had any info on me. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I just belched, sorry, y'all. And said, y'all want to be in the show. And then she responded to Shamia and said, Angela whole motive is to tarnish your name. because of something you said about her, which I didn't ask because it wasn't my business. I had no information for her. She lives feet from me. She weird for even telling such a big lie, especially putting George in it. And then Shamir responded, I wasn't even going to say y'all name. Wait, I can't see it because of the reality thing. I wasn't going to say y'all name. I know you want peace with your neighbor, but the lies never stop. And then after what's her name? Pinky. After Pinky reads the text messages. Okay. Okay. After Pinky reads the text messages, Angela then responds and says, girl, you a goddamn lie. Girl, to Angela, girl, you going out sad. Girl, Angela, it is so sad. Angela. Yes. And then Angela said, Ashley and I spoke on the phone for 2 fucking minutes. 2 minutes. Girl, you acting like you spoke to the girl for 2 hours. And then they start going back and forth. Hold up. Oh, Angela starts calling Shamia a lap dog, and then she starts barking. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. Angela is not really doing it for me. This is Angela's Emma. Angela, I'm gonna tell you why it's whack to me. You could tell Angela just wants to like read. Like Angela, what? Angela really just wants to get into a reading battle with everybody. At that point, it becomes like it's late and it's tied and it's through. Girl, you just want to read all day, every episode. I'm sorry, y'all, but the part that had me screaming at my television, bitch, bitch, when Shamia said, bitch, when Shamia said that nose gonna be lifted for the rest of your life, ho. Bitch, bitch, I'm sorry. When Shamia got her fingers, bitch, when Shamia said, that nose gonna be lifted for the rest of your life, ho. Hold up. Hold up, bitch. Yeah, me and Shamia would have fallen right then and there. Bitch, I'm sorry. That nose gonna be lifted for the rest of your life, bro. That nose gonna be lifted. Bitch! Bitch, the way I screamed. Anyways, girl, that was pretty much the episode. I think, girl, I'm vindicated. I have been telling y'all about Angela. I have. I really have. I have been telling y'all about Angela. It's no hate. It's no hate. I've been on Angela since last season. Angela is playing a nasty, dirty game. Girl, you going around like it's one thing, like like you hear the housewives, right? The housewives always say that the girls send them information. I mean, viewers. And I believe it because, believe it or not, the girls be emailing me shit. Girl. Not the housewives. I'm talking about people who watch my channel. I've received emails from people. I'm not touching this, baby. I remember I received an email from somebody a couple of times, and they wanted to come on my channel or wanted me to discuss some stuff about a very, 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 very major superstar. And I said, "Oh, baby, they like to sue, and it's not Cardi B, baby. They like to sue. I'm not touching that, girl. You better go somewhere else. I don't play those games over here." Anyways, we hear the story. We hear the stories of the housewives who always say, "I do think it's a difference." I do. I think it is a difference when you information falls on your lap and you got tea on a bitch, right? Versus you going and trying to find information on people, and then when they bring it up, you make it seem as though like Angela's whole thing this entire season has been Shamia is a liar, Shamia is a liar, Shamia is a liar, Shamia is a liar. Shaliar. Everything is Shalia, Shamina, Shadish, Shadash, Shadis. No, Angela, it's actually you. And the fact that you even are getting your neighbors involved into some shit down to Bravo, call the lady on the phone because you didn't think that the lady, this episode made me revisit Shamia's comment about Angela asking if she was really mad after they finished filming. Vindication is yours and Diva. Thank you. Shamia did say that, and I said, I believe Shamia. You you go to your next door neighbor. You ask your neighbor if they have info on Shamia. What the fuck has Shamia done to Angela? I have been asking y'all this whole season. What the fuck has Shamia done to Angela to the point you need to go searching for dirt on her? Your homegirl, the one that you go, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Your homegirl who you have went to work out with, went and broke bread with, she said she will fuck your husband. Your other homegirl, you said that she was the reason why some punk came down to the show and said your husband was out with some woman and some nigga named Junebug had to do something with it. And with the first woman, at the end of the season, you invited her on stage at your gala. The other woman, you apologized to her at the beginning of the season. But Shamia is who you have the hard on for. And all the girls can say is, well, they apologize. Angela and Portia apologized. Hey, cousin Charles must be released from that band because he was at the Knicks championship game and I didn't see Angela. I think he was in San Antonio though. I don't think was he at Madison Square Garden? I know he was at San Antonio. I think that band's still on for Madison Square Garden. I think he was down here in Texas. And I would call it out, and the girls would be like, "Oh no, Angela, she's just keeping her enemies closer. No, Angela, she's just doing this." So y'all basically calling Angela fake, and she's not to be trusted. Well, Angela and Portia have moved on. How the fuck have Angela and Portia moved on when every time I look up, Angela is in the confessional calling Portia a hoe? But when I say shit like that, the girls act like I'm talking in a whole nother language. Because y'all don't want to believe the way that Angela moves. It ain't no hate. It is what it is. But y'all not going to act like what I'm saying don't make no motherfucking sense. Angela moved on with Portia. She couldn't have. Because it's been at least 2 times this season where she referenced Portia being a whore. But she done moved on with Portia. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. The energy that she really has for Shamia, she really want to give it to Portia, but she's scared because Portia is a HBIC. Everything that she's doing to Shamia, she really wants to give it to Portia. But as she tried to tell Shamia, you're playing the long game. No, Angela Oakley, you're playing the long game. I've been told y'all about Angela. I've been told y'all since last year. The shit she say don't make no sense. When I tell you, I am so disappointed in the amount of people who are willing to look stupid because Angela Oakley said something and they just instantly believe it. Well, Angela said, Angela said, well, Angela said, and y'all not even gonna even just challenge what the lady is saying. Just because she said it is automatically the gospel because you don't like Shamia. Even this episode, people are still online trying to somehow make Angela the victim, as what they say we try to do with Shamia. Now, Angela tried to change the course of the conversation by trying to make it seem as though because she didn't bring up Shamia or sex with George, now all of a sudden, girl, Shamia is the biggest liar. No, 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 no. The reality is, you got your weird ass on that phone with your neighbor after you had just accused her husband of fucking your coworker, and then still said our daughters are going to be on a play date. That's why I be asking y'all where y'all grew up at, because I didn't grow up nowhere where if a person accused somebody's husband or wife of cheating with somebody else, you think we still gonna have a play date with our daughters. Angela sat on that phone after she had just said her husband was cheating on her with Shamia, and then still said, "Girl, the play date is still on." Girl, that's what I be saying. Y'all, I be so confused. Y'all get too caught up in this reality TV show shit. The way y'all get down to the internet and talk about how Candace Dilla said that's why she got her ass whooped because she got a smart mouth. I can't even bring up stuff from season 16 about Portia, Angela, Phaedra, anybody. If I bring up anything from season 16, you know how many people get in my comment section talking about you still bringing up stuff from season 16? Y'all be the same motherfuckers, no shade. Y'all be the same motherfuckers who get down to my comment section or get down to the Instagram or get down to the Twitter and will still bring up season 5 fight night. And I can't bring up nothing from last season. But if Candace say one thing and they make the blogs, y'all will go all the way back to season 5. And we going into season 11. And y'all will pray and hope that Monique comes back to the show to whoop Candace's ass. And at one point, neither one of the bitches was on the show. So y'all can go back to season 5, but I can't go back to season 16 and we in season 17? That's the shit I be talking about. That's the shit I be talking about. Baby, y'all want to eat, baby, anytime somebody mentions Kenya, the first thing people bring up is Kim Fields in that fucking chair. But I can't bring up what happened last season because I'm still trying to process how the fuck y'all become cool like that. I've been telling y'all about I've been telling y'all about Angela. I've been telling y'all about Angela. I've been telling y'all. I've been saying this. I've been saying this. And it's not, and the thing is, the thing that frustrates me the most is There are people out there that will flip your words around and make it seem as though because you calling out Angela, that somehow you trying to make Shamil the victim. Girl, don't nobody give a fuck about Shamil like that. Like I said last week, y'all didn't give a damn about when I was down here dragging Shamil last year and saying Shamil was full of shit. Even when I was defending Bang Bang against Shamil. Didn't nobody say shit? When I was coming down here telling y'all, when the fuck y'all start going up for Shamil like this? Y'all don't remember? I remember. Y'all don't remember me coming down here talking, when the fuck did y'all start going up for Bang? When the fuck did y'all start going up for Shamil? When? I was the confused one. I said, when y'all start going up for Shamil? Now she the face. Now y'all want her to be the face of RHOA? What? Huh? Shamil? Shamil? Shamil who can't dress, who look a mess. Now she the face. Now y'all want her to be the face of the show. Oh, I said, oh, I get it. Okay, because Shamil got some money now. Okay, I get it. Oh, that's what it is. I finally figured it out. I was like, oh, because the girls like the girls like the rich girls. Oh, I get it. That's what it is. Okay, I get it. That was me. That was me. That was me. That was me. I'm the one who was down here. I'm the one who was down here was like, when the fuck y'all start going up for Shamil Morton? I'm confused. That was me. I told y'all that Drew got it out for Shamil. Angela got it out for Shamil. They are doing the dirty work of Portia. All Portia got to do is just sit back and watch her girls work. Because the reality is, if Drew can get over Portia dragging her all of season 16 and saying that she was giving her pussy up for beats to the point where Portia was not even going to allow Dennis to see his daughter. Y'all don't remember none of this? Y'all don't remember any of this? Do y'all remember this, girl? We talking. Y'all don't remember any of this? Y'all don't remember any of this? And then Portia got down to the reunion and apologized, not because it was genuine, only because, girl, the girls are dragging me online. I had a horrible season 16. The girls are dragging me online. So let me just get to this reunion and just apologize to Drew. And then you know what happens? When Shamil apologizes, you know, girls get in my comment section talking about, well, Shamil's apology wasn't genuine. Girl, y'all do not care about if it was genuine or not. Because you don't believe that the apology between Portia and Drew was genuine. And now all of a sudden, Drew back to working for Shamil. I mean, for Portia. And she got, when I tell you, girl, y'all better be glad, baby. Drew Sidora couldn't say nothing to me, baby. Shamil, that's why they need a girl like Kenya on the show who don't mind taking it to hell. Cause the fact, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and girl, I'm gonna say it. The fact that y'all even go up for Drew Sidora, somebody who lost custody of their motherfucking kids, was not taking their kids to school, couldn't say a goddamn thing to me. You can say what you want to say. I ain't lost custody of my motherfucking kids. You can say what you want to say. I was taking my kids to school. Matter of fact, you got the footage of me and my husband dropping our daughter off, and he was pushing the stroller with our other daughter in it. When I tell you, I will wear Shamil out. I mean, Drew out all season 18. When I tell you, Drew couldn't say a word to me. Y'all want to go dark? Y'all want some reality TV? Drew couldn't say a goddamn. Can't no person who lost custody of their kids say a motherfucking thing to me. And I mean that. Girl, you weren't even taking your kids to school. Don't say shit to me. When I say don't say shit to me. You can say what you want to say about Kenya. She ain't lost custody of her child. You can say what you want to say about Kelly. She got custody of her children. When I say you can say nothing to me, you can say nothing to me. Nothing. That's how the girls need to get. That's how Shamil gonna have to get down with the girls. Portia is so calculated, hence her spinoff. And y'all got the nerve talking about girl Drew is the star. Girl, y'all going up for deadbeats now? At least every bitch I go up for got custody of their kids. Y'all gonna girl to the point, girl. At this point, we're gonna be honest, why is Drew even at the ring? Girl, baby, when I tell you Drew sitting so far down on the couch, girl, Drew is sitting down there in the back of the building. Did y'all see the seating chart for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion? Did y'all see? Did y'all see who was first child? Did y'all see who was first child? Who was at the end? Who was at the end of the building? Girl, in case of girls who missed it, K. Michelle was first child, and Drew and Phaedra was all the way in the back of the building. Girl, that should have even came, bitch. They should have did a Zoom call. Y'all getting on the internet talking about Drew is the star. The star where? Girl, Drew is at the end of the motherfucking building sitting outside at the bus stop. Okay? Drew is outside at the same MARTA train stations, the same stop that Portia said that Harry and her homegirls was waiting on. That's where Drew at. Drew not even in the motherfucking building. She downtown at the MARTA train stop, waiting on the MARTA red line to come through. Girl with Harriet and her homegirls. And y'all got the nerve talking about Drew is the star. Girl, not by that seating arrangement. Not by that seating arrangement. Girl, they got Phaedra outside on the concrete. Girl, Drew in the back of the building. Girl, K. Michelle right beside Andy. Girl, y'all be saying something anything. And y'all want to come down to the internet talking about Drew is the star. Drew ain't even have custody of her motherfucking children. Drew wasn't even taking her kids to school. Drew was laying on a surgery table instead of seeing about her kids. Can I say something? I'm assuming that I'm assuming. Did y'all see, girl? I don't know what Drew's. I feel like whatever that confessional was when she had that cardigan on, Drew looked real different. Did she look swollen? Go back and watch that confessional. This episode, Drew had on a cream cardigan. Didn't Drew look swollen in that confession? I said, "Ooh, Drew looking a little puffy." Not fat, but she just looked puffy with the dark hair. Yes, go back and watch it with the she on a cream cardigan, and I think some leggings. I said, baby, this must be a new confessional because baby, she looking real puffy. She looked very swollen. Go back and watch it. She looked very swollen. Everything. Cause she ain't look like that, and none of the rest of it like she had too much sodium. Girl, she had too much drinks, too much alcohol or something. But no, but for real though, listen, all bullshit aside, I talk a lot of shit. I do. I ain't got no issue with Drew. I don't. Believe it or not, I really don't. I really don't have no issues with Drew. I don't have no issues with Angela. You know the two I don't like is Portia and Phaedra. I just have to call out. I be wanting to know how people head work. That's all. And I've been telling y'all I've been right. I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all. Because I'm watching the show. And I'm watching how these girls move. And they're moving weird. And the thing is, it's not to say that Shamia is innocent because Shamia is not innocent. Like, that's the thing. Shamia is not innocent at all. But Shamia has not done anything. The punishment does not fit the crime. It just doesn't. Especially when I know y'all have bigger fish to fry on the cast. That's what makes it so fake. Maybe it would be real if you really had real beef with the bitches who you got real beef with. But because y'all really don't have no beef like that, it becomes dumb. There is nobody who's watching this show that can tell me that 13 episodes later, y'all are still entertained by Shamia and Angela. It's whack. Because Shamia, you ain't got no beef with Angela like that. Angela ain't got no beef with Shamia like that. Because Shamia really ain't trying to beef with the girl like that. And then when I ask y'all, you mean to tell me that if a lady says she'll fuck your husband, y'all be cool the next week? Y'all be cool a few months later? Don't nobody want to raise their hand because y'all know that shit sounds crazy as hell. Angela says she heard Portia, and it don't have nothing to do with me not liking Portia. Angela says she heard Portia say off camera that I will fuck Charles, and y'all cool. But the person who you got an issue with is Shamia. I would have more respect for Angela if she was banging on Portia and Shamia. If what's her name? I have not been drinking. I promise. It's right. I haven't took a sip. What's her name? Angela. If Angela came back swinging on Shamia and Portia, I would have respect for Angela. If Drew came back banging on Shamia and Portia, I would have respect for Drew. Because I don't fuck with you because you dragged me all last season because you didn't want to talk about that nigga who you married. Simon. And so you used me as a storyline because you wanted to deflect from talking about your real goddamn tea. Because Drew didn't do shit to Portia. And then I don't fuck with because you set up a meeting for y'all to go meet my motherfucking husband and talk about me on camera. That's how Drew should have been handling Shamia and Portia. But she forgave Portia, but you still got beef with Drew? How you still got beef with Drew? I mean, how you still got beef with Shamia? If you can move on with Portia, but you can move on with Shamia. Because yes, Shamia did meet up with your husband, but she didn't meet up with your husband by her goddamn self. She had a guest. You know who the guest was? Your boss. You don't remember your boss sitting at the table and giving Ralph? I think she gave Ralph a hug too. And it was I don't think it was no church hug. I don't even think Portia gave Ralph a church hug. You know the church hug when you it be that 5 feet between you, you hug like this. Yeah, the girls know what a church hug is. You don't really touch the person. You know what I'm saying? Shamia has apologized, got her stupid ass down to YouTube, made a YouTube apology video, and the girls say the apology still ain't good enough. Because they don't want an apology. They just want to fight with Shamia because they really scared to fight with Portia. If Portia can apologize to y'all one time and y'all be done with it, and you got Shamia apologizing 16 and 17 and even going down to YouTube, bitch. Girl, Drew crying at the end of the episode next on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Unhousewives. Real Unhousewives of Atlanta, okay? That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm not saying because I don't like Portia. I'm saying because it don't make no sense. And y'all know it don't. Everybody is scared of Portia except for Angela and Drew. Kelly's scared of Portia. And I can say Kelly was the one on Portia's asses last season. Kelly's scared of Portia. Everybody's scared of Portia except for the 2 people she did the worst shit to, and they managed to forgive her. But everybody's scared of Portia except for. So Shamil was a lapdog, but the other 2 not. Baby, Portia just sit back just like this. Portia just sit back just like this, and she just watched Angela and Drew do her work. And then went to Angela this episode and said, okay, we done. Baby, baby, how much I want to bet? How much I want to bet? Shit, Portia went to Angela's room. Hey, girl. Okay, so listen, we done. I said, what the fuck? Baby, she told Angela that's enough, baby. It's starting to go to. Baby. Basically, you're doing too much. It's starting to go to another place. I said, oh baby, y'all better go back and watch the episode. I watched it. I said, baby, what type of shit is this? And y'all talking about, girl. Angela went, girl. Portia wouldn't have told that lady, girl, cut it out. We done. Girl, Shamil was down there, girl, getting upset, voice shaking and cracking. Girl, and then Portia went to Angela's room and said, "Girl, is tell me I'm lying. Tell me that didn't happen. Tell me that didn't happen. Tell me that did not happen, and I'll shut the fuck up. That be the thing when I ask the girls to tell me if I'm telling a lie. Candy did. Portia's giving Candy and her followers on the Candy Coded Click using her friends to do her dirty work. Candy used to do that all the time. She did. I've been trying to tell y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all. And it's so crazy. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. But girl, it's so crazy because my comment section has been very, very off when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, Not off as in like disagreements, but off as in like, girl, I felt like at one point the comments started to get very, very personal. And I kind of like, okay, girl, it is what it is. Like, I get it. Because I come down here and I'm like, oh, girl, y'all did right. So I guess some of the people who might feel hit, um, they, I guess, started to feel a way about me. You know, I say y'all a lot. I say, you know, y'all. I say y'all all the time. Um, and sometimes I'm not even necessarily talking about y'all. Sometimes I am. But I just felt like the comments got like really weird. And I was like, oh, this is different. But I'm like, okay, girl, well, girl, you talk shit, so girl, I can say talking shit back. Um, but some stuff was going on, and I was like, girl, I can't even. Girl, and it reminded me of um, when Kelly said that, girl, you really can't be vulnerable because, girl, the girls will take it and throw it in your face. And I really felt like that's what it was over here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did. I was like, I can't even tell the girls what's going on in my life because, girl, I feel like they're gonna take it. Somebody, it's gonna be a few people, not y'all, but it's gonna be a few people that's gonna take what's happening and switch it around. And girl, I'm gonna be pissed. And so I just was like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. But anyways, so yeah. It's crazy. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I told some people, but I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah. Okay. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's sad because I was like, girl, I really can't even like any other time. Like, first of all, girl, you know what's going on in my life ain't nobody's business. But you know, I share what I want to share. But I was like, girl, I can't even come down here because, girl, I was like, girl, I was like, girl, I can't even come down here because, girl, I got nervous. Like, bitch, if I come down here and say so and so and so and so and so and so, baby, the girl's gonna be like, I just felt like if I said what was going on, the girls, it like it was gonna be. I was like, girl, I can't even. Um, but yeah. Mhm. And you know what's so crazy, y'all? This is gonna sound. It's not even. I know. That's why I was gonna probably wait until the season. It's so it's crazy because I was like, maybe I'll just wait till the season is over. Because I was like, girl, now I feel a tad bit better. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel a tad bit better because it's like, oh, okay, girl. Now I know I'm right. Now the girls really can't, troll me like some of the girls. You know what it was, y'all? I'm a silent watcher, right? Like I watch people YouTube videos, but I never really like just leave comments. So you don't even know, like some people don't even know I'm in their comments watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, watching your videos. So I like, come like silent watchers. So I know people don't always leave comments, and then sometimes, like right now, it's 1,018 people, 1,018 people in here. Girl, everybody not leaving comments, right? I know the people who usually leave comments, and I know the people. I know, like sometimes, not all the time, not all the time, but I know the people who leave comments. Basically, like I know when I watch people videos, they don't know I watch their videos because I'm not in the comments. I'm just like, what, listening to the video. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I used to do that a lot when I worked at Nordstrom. All I did was like listen to YouTube the whole time. So I would just be listening to YouTube and listening to like reviews and stuff, but I'm never leaving comments. So you wouldn't even know I was watching your videos, because I'm just listening to it on my AirPod because I used to work overnight. So I know that everybody's not gonna leave comments, but um, I was like, when are all these people? I was like, where are all these like for example, So Jeff. I know So Jeff love Portia, but So Jeff always be in the comment section. So if he say something slick, I know it's like, girl, I know he not like no troll, if that makes sense. Like, are you new here? Like, okay, I ain't never seen you comment before. Now you talking to me real greasy. Like, does that make sense? I'm like, I know the people who always comment, and I know who they like and who they don't like because I literally remember y'all names. So I know. So when it's a new, and I'm like, girl, when this person come from? Girl, when they start leaving comments, like, oh, okay. And I'm like, okay, girl, this okay, well, welcome, girl. Hey, girl, And I mean, you get new people every day, right? Yeah, but we can see comment history. So you know what I'm saying? So some of the people I knew they like watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? So even the girls who were like going at me for Drew or going at me for Angela, I was like, okay, that's cool. Because I know you watch me because you always comment under my videos. So I really didn't care. It was really the girls who I was like, where are you coming from? Have you always watched? Or did you just happen to click on my video You know what I'm saying? And now you just want to like troll. Like that's where my head be like, do they watch me or are they just like trolling me? Because some of the people I know, because I know they watch me. And they just don't like what I'm saying about Drew. Okay, cool, but I know you watch me all the time. Because you're always in the comment section. And baby, you watch me too, but you just don't comment. And so I try to think like, okay, maybe, okay. They got weirdly personal with me too. Yeah, it's like, okay, like maybe you always watch me and now you just decided to comment for the first time. Because like I said, I watch people all the time and I never comment. So if you saw me comment, you might be like, oh, girl, I didn't know he watched my videos. So I'm like, oh yeah, girl. You know what I'm saying? I just never comment. So that be in my head too. But yeah, I was like, girl, I couldn't even come down here because I was like, girl, the girls, girl, the way, girl, the way, girl, the way, girl. Remember the way shit was going over here? As soon as they go for a personal attack, they're blocked. Girl, like, and I really try. I swear to God, I don't block people. But it got to the point where I was like, okay, I was about to start because I forgot. See, and I don't even do this, and I forgot that you could because I remember. I think it was Adiba who said it. You can put a time limit on like how people can like leave a message. So like if you're not subscribed, I can put in the comment section like you can't leave a comment. Or you can leave a comment after an hour. Or you can leave a comment after a day. Or you can leave a comment after a week. But if you think you're just gonna come in here, if you think you're gonna bring your ass up in here and start trying to talk to me crazy because you done ran across one of my videos or live and I done said something about you that you don't like, you think you're gonna talk to me crazy? Like you can put like a time limit. Yes. And so at one point I was like, I need to change my settings because I feel like some of these people are really just like on some real like, girl, you're not about to comment if you ain't no subscriber. Okay? Speaking chaos and confusion. Like you're not about to comment if you're not a subscriber. You're not about to comment if you just rolled in and now you want to start talking shit to me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. At least if you're gonna talk shit, you better be somebody who been okay. Now the bitches who been rocking with me for a little minute, they can talk some shit, but you're not just gonna roll up on my video because you saw the link on Twitter and start talking to me crazy. Absolutely not. And you're not no subscriber. You just want to talk to me crazy? No, 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 no. Bitch, you have to subscribe, and bitch, you have to be over here at least for an hour. Okay. You got to be over here at least for 24 hours because you're not about to come over here talking to me crazy. Yeah, bitch. Right, we have rapport. The bitches who do talk to me crazy, we see each other. Girl, I don't really know you. So you can't come over here talking to me crazy until we get to know each other. Bitch, well, we gotta know each other. We gotta know each other. Girl, you can't go, y'all wanna come over here talking to me crazy, girl. And bitch, I was already on edge, girl, nerves bad, girl. Girl, I was already on edge over here, girl. My nerves was fucked up. Girl, I'm over here trying to do videos, still trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I'm still trying to do videos and still trying to go live, nerves fucked up. And I was like, girl, today is going, girl, it's not funny. Girl, at one point I was like, girl, girl, you just don't even need to go live because, girl, I felt at one point I was about to spaz out. I really felt like I really felt like my YouTube crash out moment was coming, and I was like, girl, it's not even, girl, don't even. Girl, I felt like my YouTube crash out moment was coming, and I was like, girl, don't even go down there, girl. Just do a pre-record, girl. It ain't even that. Girl, I was like, girl, don't even go down there. Cause girl, I just felt it in my soul that girl, the YouTube crash out. Okay? That's why I was like, girl, I can't even. I was like, girl, don't even. Girl, it's not even. Girl, we're not even doing it, girl. Girl, we're not even doing it. The only reason I went, for real, I was going to do a pre-record today, but I was in such a good mood. Girl, I'm talking about Kenya Moore crash out, bitch. I'm talking about, bitch. Okay? I'm talking about Kenya Moore crash out, bitch. Okay, I was on one of the girl. I was like on the edge, bitch, girl. But okay. What was I about to say? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I was going. My whole thing now is I just would rather do pre-records for Housewives because these, my reviews get way too long. Y'all know I'm long-winded, but I was in such a good mood today based off of the episode. I was like, bitch, I gotta go live. bitch, I gotta go live, bitch. I have to go live because now I feel vindicated. I've been telling y'all about the people. Girl, it's a clear Shamia takedown. And that's all fine and dandy, right? But just don't act like we don't see what's going on. Erica Jane, she been told us that every girl get their chance on the merry-go-round, right? You know what I'm saying? Every girl gonna get their wig tugged on. It's all fine. But I do believe that sometimes it's wrong. Like white flag cousin Angela, girl, white flag cousin Angela was wrong. She lied. She fits right in. Shamia's still goofy though. Shamia's still corny. Shamia's still goofy. She's still corny. She is. She is. Um. Okay. Okay, girl. The girls be trying. The girls really be trying. But yeah. So, but I felt good today, so I was like, I'm gonna do a live instead of doing a pre-record. But I'm probably not doing a pre-record. I'm probably not doing a live next week. Probably not, because like I said, I'd rather just do a pre-record and just get it done, and then we can probably come down here and do a live and just kiki and laugh. Girl. Ooh, my nose. Hold up. Ooh. Oh, my nose running. Okay. But yeah, child. Next week is gonna be a mess. I don't think I saw the preview for next week. Yes, they think wearing Angela out is the finish. Yes, Shamila, come on, Shamila. You so okay, girl. That's the thing. Like, or the thing that really was like, Shamia is not a victim. Why do y'all like think somebody's trying to paint Shamia as a victim? Like nobody's trying to make Portia versus Shamia next week. Oh, oh. Oh, they're not coming back. I forgot. Because next week is July the, this week is July the 4th. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I might go live the next episode. Next week. I might. I forgot Shamia and Portia. Oh, they're trying to get the girls. Oh, they're trying to get the girls riled up. They're trying to get the girls riled up. Yes. They're trying to get the girls riled up. They're going to skip this week. And then next week is going to be the showdown. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a 2-week break? Thank you. I don't care about RHOA. I care about you, Rodney. You writing so many people's day on this app. I always see comments about our videos help through tough times. They were trying to take away that handsome smile. Keep shining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I want to know about the mamas too. That's what I want to know. Thank you so much. I want to know about the mamas. Girl. But yeah, child. I'm going to fill y'all in one day. Not tonight. I'm going to fill y'all in. Like I said, stuff is changing. And yeah. But, I'm okay. Life is life, and girl. That's it. I don't like that either. I think that, let me tell y'all something. I think, come on, Bonnie, let's go to the gym. Babe, I need to go to the gym, babe. When I tell you, girl, I went to the gym the other day. Thank you. I went to the gym the other day. Girl, yeah, that was over here today. My nieces came over yesterday and today. Yeah, they came over yesterday and today. Because my sister and my brother-in-law had to work. So, yeah. So that's why I almost canceled the live. Because I was like, I'm kind of tired. Girl, because Monday, I didn't really get any sleep. But I went to sleep when they got here, girl. But I only got like 2 hours of sleep on Monday because they got here around 7. Girl, my sister, girl, my sister was thinking about school, so they left the house early. So they got here. It was like 6 something in the morning. Girl, lit like 6:50. Going, I had just went to sleep. Girl, I had just went to sleep. Girl, all I know is I heard the doorbell ringing, and I'm like, what the fuck? I knew that was gonna be, but I thought I had at least like an hour. I really thought I had like at least an hour and a half to give me just like a quick nap. Okay. Because I'm thinking she don't work too far from here. But girl, no girl, they got her like it was almost 7 o'clock, and she was like, "Oh my god, we still early." She was like, "I was thinking about school, so I left the house early." I was like, "Oh girl," but I was like, "Listen, please do not fuck this house. Girl, do not mess this house up." Girl, I'm about to go down here and girl, I'm about to get me like an hour or two of sleep. And I came back downstairs and then I couldn't go to sleep. And then around 10, I finally went to sleep around like it was 10 something. And then I woke up around 12. And then I got up and I came upstairs because they were upstairs in the other bedroom. And I came upstairs and asked them, were they hungry? And they said yes. So then I made some tacos. And then I was up. At that point, I just stayed up. And I was like, girl, I just go to sleep when they leave. And then today, I was up when they got here. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Even though my niece is old enough now. Like Tatum is about to be 12. Well, Tatum is 11. Sloan is about to be 9, and then Bailey is 5. So they're old enough. Where I just be nervous. I be needing girl. I just be needing the kids to leave the same way they came. You know what I'm saying? Um. So yeah. So I just be nervous about going to sleep while they're here. I don't know why. Even when they come to my apartment, I would be nervous. Like I feel like I had to be up. Like I gotta be up because I need to know. I need to know. I just need to make sure that like I need to make sure everything is like everything is good. But now, like, girl, I gotta go. Listen, I'm about to go to sleep for an hour or two. I'll be back, girl. I gotta go get me some sleep. I'm tired. But yeah, but they like the house. They like it. It's cute. They love coming over here, girl. They trying to spend the night, but I said, oh, girl, Bailey is 5, child. Bailey is 5. Bailey is 5. Sloan turns 9 in July, so she's about to be 9, and then Tatum turned 11 in February. And I always forget Bailey's birthday. Girl, Bailey's birthday is either in April or March. January, February, March. I think it's March. I think it's March. I think it's March. I always forget, baby. It's too many kids, baby. Taylor's birthday is in February. I know, cause I remember her because she's the oldest. I used to think that Song's birthday was in June, but it's actually July. So her birthday is July, the 28th or 29th. And then I cannot remember Bailey's birthday. I just know it's in February. I know it's in March. I think it's in March. I think it's in March. I can't remember. I do not know. That ain't that sad. I think it's in March. I can't remember, girl. I feel like it's March. Anyways, but yeah, child. Okay, girl, I'm like, there's so many kids, girl, I can't remember, girl. I can't remember. I cannot remember. I know it's March. It's Taylor's birthday is February the 12th. Sloan's birthday, looking good, skin just glowing. Thank you, RCH. Thank you. Um, Sloan's birthday is July the 28th or July the 29th. I think it's July the 28th, I think. It's one of those days. And then I just don't know when Bailey's birthday is. That is so sad. Oh, my Bailey Whaley. Oh. Bailey's birthday is it? When is Bailey's birthday? I don't know, girl. I'm not even gonna try to remember, girl. Girl, the comments on the walls are not in Angelia's favor. Girl, girl, I can honestly say there have been a few people who have been telling the truth about Angela. And it don't have nothing to do with me. I'm just talking about for me. It don't have nothing to do with whether I like you or not. Now, that's going to determine if I just like, I'm not going to come down here and just drag Kenya, right? I say Kenya pissed me off. Kenya was a disappointment. But, Kenya is my girl. You know what I'm saying? But I will drag Portia and Phaedra. Because I just don't like Portia and Phaedra. And I'm going to drag Angela now too, but I don't got no issues with Angela. You saw how Carlos switched sides? What'd he say? I saw the clip that went viral of him talking about I saw like the 3-minute clip of him talking about you were just early, Rodney. I was trying to tell the girls. Cause baby, I'm watching the show. I'm like literally I just watched the show. And I feel like what happens, I think I get confused. Carlos, come on, so. I don't know, Shell. Anyway, I think I get confused because I feel like at this point, okay, I feel like at this point, we've watched reality TV for too long. Even though we're not, we've watched reality. Girl, I have probably watched reality TV for probably like 3 decades now. My very first time, I think, seeing a reality show was The Real World. I think that was my first introduction to reality TV. Was The Real World. Excuse me. Was The Real World and Roll Rules. When I used to want to be on The Real World so bad, like, girl, one of my dreams in life was to be on The Real World. I wanted to be on The Real World so bad. Yeah, I think it was The Real World. So we've been in reality TV for a minute now. And I think that when it comes to Housewives, we have watched Yes, it was. Yes. Say Real World, Role Rule Survivor, and America's Next Top Model. Yes, I used to watch. Girl, it was for me. It was the Real World, Role Rules, and then it became America's Next Top Model. Big Brother was when I said Big Brother was my show. Girl, I was a Big Brother fanatic, okay? But that was like my top 4: The Real World, Role Rules, America's Next Top Model, Big Brother, hands down. But I feel like we've been watching The Real Housewives for so long. Okay. We have been watching The Real Housewives of blah, 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 blah for a very long time now. Some of the girls have been watching since the inception of like Real Housewives of Orange County. I remember my first time seeing my first time tuning in was the very first season of Orange County. I didn't really watch, but I just remember like a show of some white women on TV. Like, oh, what is this? The Real Housewives of Orange County. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be about some rich women. But I never really got into Orange County like that. I didn't really start getting into Housewives until really Atlanta. That's when I really got into Housewives. So I feel like whenever I see the comments, I'm like, even though again we're not producers, girl, it's really the same formula for pretty much every franchise. At least for Potomac in Atlanta. So when stuff is happening, if you watch the show and kind of take emotion out of it, you kind of realize what the fuck is going on. like, like, it's kind of like, girl, I see what's going. Like, it, at this point, it's like, girl, we 17 seasons in, 11 seasons in. Like, girl, at this point, girl, they pretty much do the same shit. So you know when somebody's being targeted. You know when it's okay. Like, I see, okay, girl. You know when it makes sense, when it's unfair. I just felt like with Shamia, it's not about trying to paint Shamia as a victim, but I just didn't see what Shamia had done that was so horrible for Shamia to receive, to receive the backlash she had from the viewers. I did not understand it, and this is coming from a bitch who was on Shamia ass last season. But even I was like, God damn, bitch, I don't think I was. Bitch, I wouldn't. Bitch, I got a smart mouth. Like, yes, I do. Like, bitch, I wasn't even doing all of that. Like, girl, what did they? I was like, God damn, the girls really don't watch me. I just, I just feel like I was like, I just felt like people are being unfair. They're being unfair and they're acting like they don't see what they are seeing. Like, I don't care how much you feel about Pinky, K Michelle, um, Shamia, who else? Pinky, K Michelle, Kelly. You cannot honestly say I know it's a when I hear people say that Drew is the star of season 17 or Drew is everybody's storyline, I really do mean this when I say it. If you really think that Pinky, K Michelle, Shamia, Kelly don't bring anything to season 17, just stop talking about them. Because I can do a review. I can really do a review. I think I did it last week. I don't think I mentioned Phaedra not one time. But y'all really can't. You can't stop talking about Kelly or Shamia or Drew. I mean, not Drew. Kelly, Shamia. The four that you don't like, I can guarantee you that people gonna have their names in their cap in their title. Their pictures are gonna be in the thumbnails. Like, I don't think K Michelle is a flop. I really think I don't think K Michelle. Girl, I don't think girl, y'all don't like K Michelle. Girl, I don't think K Michelle is a flop. I swear I don't think K Michelle is a flop. And I'm not saying that just because I really don't think that K Michelle had a flop season. I really don't. Come on now. That's why I say I wouldn't want any of those people on a jury of mine because they only see black and white and have very narrow-minded views and takes. It was I just feel like that's why I was like, what? I get it that everybody like it's the truth. Everybody, we all watch the same show, and we walk away with a different take. It is what it is. But I'm always, I guess because I'm I guess because I try to explain, and sometimes I know I am long winded. I try to explain how I got to point H. Like, I just didn't go straight to H. Like, I feel like I try to walk y'all through how I got to where I got. Like, this is why I feel the way I feel because this, and this. And I feel like some people just go straight, they skip over A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Girl, they go all the way to like W. And I'm like, how did you get to W? Right. Yeah, it's like there's no nuance. How is calling out Angela lying? Like, that's what like, it's weird. Like, I don't know, it's weird to me. Like I really try to explain how I got to that point. And then when I see, I'm like, how did you get, like, explain to me? Cause how do you get there? Cause I know how I got there. Just talk to me real slow. Okay, because I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm a little confusion. I'm a little confusion. But I do think that with K Michelle, and this is the thing, right? Y'all already know. This is the thing. I be ahead of my time. You know what it is, girl? I be too early for the girls. I be too early for the girls. So listen, I remember I was coming down here. I told y'all. I be right, bitch. I told y'all. I said, girl, if Portia ever get in charge of the girls, I know the direction that it's going. And not to say that Kenya didn't play a part in how shit really went left last season, because she did. I remember I literally had Kenya and Britt Edie in my thumbnail, and I titled it "The Baddies of ATL." Girl. And I just knew the direction that the show was going. And I remember saying, this is starting to get very loving. Girl, I'm like, this is starting to get very love and hip hop-ish. Yeah, girl. And I remember going down to Twitter, and I remember saying, I think 2 seasons ago, like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like this is going in the love and hip hop direction. And the girls was online saying I was being anti-black. I remember people being in my comment section saying that you been anti-black. How? Because I'm telling y'all what the fuck is going on. Yeah, it's getting started. You could tell where they're going with the show. They're going to a more younger audience. You could tell. They're going to. I knew last year when they had those girls in cheetah print dresses hanging on the side of a jungle gym. I said, oh. I knew last year when they did the promo shoot and it didn't give nothing Real Housewives of nothing. The girls were fat. Portia didn't eat the, Portia. I don't too much see it, but Portia, Portia don't eat it. But the girls look fab. They look fab. I thought the girls looked fab, but I also felt like it was not. It didn't fit the aesthetic of what we usually see from the Real Housewives. So I was confused on where the leather and cheetah print and jungle gym came from. It was given very much a ATL ex-wives club. You know what I'm saying? It was given very much a wags of ATL type of feel. It was given very much, it wasn't given. This is what I'm used to seeing. Let me show y'all hoes. This is what the fuck I'm used to seeing, bitch. You already know what I'm about to pull up. You already know what I'm about to pull up. But that's on your mama, bitch. I put it on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can catch my side. You wish you would. I look fly, I look good. I put it on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can catch my side. Wish you would. I look fly, I look good on my mama. On my hood, I look fly, I look good. Catch my swag, wish you would. I look, bitch. That's what I was used to seeing. So when they went from that, no shade, girl, it's no shade to the jungle gym. But when they went from that to this, I said, girl, what is going on? I said, what is this? I said, what in the jungle gym leather and cheetah print is going on? That is not giving me Real Housewives of Atlanta. I said, oh, I see the direction they're going in. I tried to tell y'all what it was going to give. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to, and then I looked up, and then I used to say it's giving very much love in hip hop Atlanta. And then I looked up, and then K Michelle was on the cast. Now I love K Michelle. I was a little, I was a little taken aback when they first, when Kenya, Kenya was a hating ass bitch. Kenya came in here and told us that basically it was K Michelle, basically. And I was like, girl, I used to come down here and tell y'all that it's going in the direction of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And now they literally have a cast member from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But when I said it, I was being anti-black. But I was trying to tell y'all, you could literally look at the direction that they were going. Girl, that promo, baby, this Jungle Gym photo shoot told me everything I needed to know. Girl, this Jungle Gym photo shoot, girl, you got Kelly hanging off the side like she climbing up a ladder. I said, girl. I said, okay, I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch. I'ma still watch. What's up, my ass? I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch. I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch it. But it's giving what I told you I was going to. But I do believe though, on some real shit, like I don't think y'all was gonna see it for K Michelle anyways. I'm gonna tell y'all why. K Michelle was not gonna win with the viewers. Can we talk? Can we have some kitchen table talk? Can we have some kitchen table talk? And y'all don't take what I'm about to say the wrong way and start calling me anti-black? Can we have some kitchen table talk? I'm gonna say it. We have always put the Real Housewives of whatever franchise in a different category. We have always said, at least at the beginning, we have always thought that the Real Housewives was better than all the other shows. Them ghetto ass bitches over there on VH1 and MTV, girl, absolutely not, baby. This is Bravo. Girl, this is the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is the Real Housewives of, Salt. Girl, baby, that ghetto ass shit over there, baby. Oh, baby, this is the Real Housewives, right? So we always put the Real Housewives on just like in a different category. Now, some of us realize that, girl, they really all the same. Girl, in real life, the Real Housewives of Atlanta ain't no different than Love and Hip Hop. Okay? Girl, it ain't no different than the Real Housewives of Potomac. It ain't no different than the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It ain't no different than the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Them hoes over there stealing from burn victims, orphans, and widows. Hello? Were you guys doing coke in the bathroom? Girl, them girls over there stealing from burn victims, orphans, and widows. Them hoes just as ghetto and scandalous. And so I believe that K Michelle was in a lose-lose. Because this is no shade to my people. I feel like some of y'all, not y'all, but y'all, shout out to the diva, you already felt like K Michelle was invading on our space. Like, here come this ghetto bitch from Love and Hip Hop coming over here to the Real Housewives. If they let this ghetto bitch in, then girl, they're gonna let all the other ghetto bitches over. I really feel like that's how y'all feel. I don't know, but I feel like that's how y'all feel. So I think that people already didn't like the fact that it was K Michelle from Love and Hip Hop coming over to the show. So I think that K Michelle was not gonna win with the viewers. because they were looking for any reason to not like K. Michelle. Is K. Michelle perfect? No. But I think that people were not. I think that people are like, sometimes we're not willing to give the new girls a chance. And I just think that K. Michelle was in a lose-lose. I really do. I really do. I think K. Michelle, yes, this is K. Michelle has been on reality TV television before, but Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is not the same. She's definitely coming back though. She definitely is. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is not the same like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's just not. It's two different setups. Over on the Real Housewives, those shows are really driven by the core, the housewives, right? On Love and Hip Hop, you don't have to hang around those same bitches all the time. I do think that that kind of, even though K Michelle has watched the show, I think that when you're in it, it's a different ball game. I hear people from reality TV. I've never done reality TV, but I've heard people from reality TV say all the time it's completely different when you watch it versus when your ass get in it. So I do think that kind of threw K Michelle off because on Love and Hip Hop, I used to watch Love and Hip Hop all the time, so I know. On Love and Hip Hop, you don't have to film with the same girls all the time. You'll shoot a scene with Rashida. You'll shoot a scene with Carly Red. They might have the same girls like, Carly Red, Rashida, Yandy at the club together. But over here, you have like you gonna be dealing with the girls. Y'all gonna go on girls trips. Y'all gonna do group dinners every other week. Bitch, you gonna have to film with so and so and so and so. You gotta have so and so come to your house. You gotta go over to this person's house. It's very much like they're connected. So I think that was a tad bit of a difference for K Michelle. So I think it was hard for her to like, bitch, I'm gone. Bitch, bitch, this shit is crazy. Like, bitch, go on outside. Like the very first episode, the bitch was sitting outside with the niggas at the end of the episode. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making excuses for K Michelle. It sounds like I am, but I'm just saying that I don't think that she realized, even though she wanted to be on the show, I don't think she realized how invested in the scenes you have to be and how you do work with these girls. You can't say K Michelle made RHOA ghetto while Portia is sitting over there. Come on now. And I've been telling y'all, and I said this online. If y'all are willing to and able to accept Portia, you can accept K Michelle. Because I know for a fact. So Jeff, you know too. Girl. Carlos said the same thing. The filming is totally different. They did. They talked about it at the I think Nene and Carlos said it at the Houston show. Did I tell you I went to the? Did I tell you? I never told y'all. Did I tell y'all? Girl, I never told y'all. Oh, girl, I'm gonna tell y'all a little piece. Y'all know when I was at the Carlos King Nene show, girl, no tea, no shade. Carlos gave me a shout out. Did I tell y'all that? Girl, I didn't tell y'all. Oh yes, I just told the Patreon people. I didn't tell y'all. I didn't tell y'all when I went to the Carlos King show that Carlos King saw me in the audience. He was like, "Is that Rodney?" I was like, "Yes." And then at one point, I can't tell y'all everything. I can't tell y'all everything. Okay. So at one point, I was looking real cute too, right? So at one point, Nene, girl, she kept Nene really Nene, girl from what I was told, girl, Nene wanted to take some pictures with us. Girl, I be telling I be trying to tell the girl. So at one point, Nene said, I ain't gonna tell y'all all the story. I'm not gonna tell y'all all the story. But the girls who was down, they know the story. Girl, they know the story. Okay? Bitch, the people that was there that tell you, bitch, pretty much, girl, me and my friends was baby getting love the whole show. Now, cousin, when Giles and Hernandez was on Married to Medicine, that was a dangerous gutter snipe. Mariah and Toya took their Now, I didn't like my girl. That was a dangerous gutter snipe. Mariah and Toya took their ass in that house ASAP, okay? Bitch, all I can do is, all I'm gonna say is this. We received love the entire time. We did. I can honestly say that. Um, Nene, she mentioned us quite often. Not necessarily, not by name, but she kept putting attention on us. Nene told the girls to bring some shots. And then she said, I want those three. I want give me to those three. I wasn't gonna drink. I already had a cocktail before I left, but y'all know I started getting real hot. Okay, so I was already kind of nervous because the attention was on us. But I was like, I'm not, no. Girl acting all, girl knowing I wanted the tequila shot. I was like, oh no. I will give those three. I want those three. Y'all drink? Oh no. Yes, I brought my fan. Y'all not girl, really and truly, I be hot like Angela. Me and Angela the same. Like I'm hot when I go places. I got 3 fans downstairs. Literally brought my fan. Bitch did not charge it up. As soon as I turned that bitch on, bitch, it probably was on for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, what? Girl, I was like, girl, I didn't feel nothing. I said, girl, what's going on? Girl, fan died. So it was a mess. So, anyways, but yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Carlos gave me a shout out. So shout out to Carlos. He saw me in the audience. That was cute. And you know, you know, you know. I don't really like to talk. Um, you know, you know. So yeah, it was just me and my friends, and we had a good time. And it was fun. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna say too much. Y'all need to go check it out on Patreon. But yeah, we had a good time. But yeah, we had some shots, and Nene is very, 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 very funny. Even though I heard some people say that the Dallas show wasn't that good. I don't know, child. I saw some people. Some people on my Patreon. A couple of people said that they went to the show in Dallas and it wasn't that good. So I don't know, but my girl, I feel like our show was everything. I can honestly say that, and I wouldn't even get on here and lie, girl. How y'all know who I went with? Who? How y'all know who I went with? Y'all don't know who I went with? How y'all know who I went with? What they? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, God, you know so crazy, y'all. Oh, he did. Oh, okay, girl, never mind. So, one of the things that I never told y'all that some of y'all really don't know, I don't really like to talk about my personal life that much on YouTube. But one of the things that some of you may not know is that, and it's so crazy, because that's why when some of y'all be like, we need you and Gabor. You was trying to be serious. Girl, me and Gabor are like real sisters in real life. Girl, and most of the time, girl, y'all don't even know that, girl. Me and Gabor are like this, girl. Me and Mims are like this, girl. And some of y'all don't even know that, girl. I never told nobody. Girl, I'm like really, really good friends with them. I just never say it. Mm-hmm. So y'all be thinking, girl, y'all be thinking that me and Gabor be going to hell with each other on the phone, bitch. Hello? Yes. Baby, y'all be thinking that me and Gabor be turning each other up on the phone. Girl, we got into a whole argument, girl. Yes, girl, they're my brothers, girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we like good friends. Yes. Mm-hmm. I just you Gabor control you, girl. Fuck Gabor. Fuck Gabor. Okay. Nah, that's my sister. No, but yeah, I just never really talk about it on. I just never really talk about like my friends. I just try to, believe it or not, I just try to keep stuff. I just try to keep stuff out, away from here. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just try not to. That's why I always kind of like talking code, like oh they, them. I never really say their names. Right. I talk about Brittany because Brittany been on my channel before, right? So some of my friends, Brittany, she's been on my channel a few times. But, yeah, me and Mills are like we're really good friends. And me and Gabor, we really good friends. Girl, we be on the phone 6, 7, 8 hours, girl. The YouTube just get exactly. Y'all know how I used to feel like girl, I do not want no friends from YouTube at all. Child, we'll be on the phone, girl. We've been on the phone 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. I'm not even lying. I'm not even exaggerating. Like full blown, like 8 hour conversation. Literally. No, not even exact. I'm not even exaggerating. Girl. Yes, girl, we talk all the time. Um that's why like sometimes when I get off the phone, girl, I'll be wanting to come out here. Cause I don't argue with Gabor ass the whole goddamn time. Girl. Okay. Girl, I be tired. Mm-hmm. Girl, that's what I'm saying, girl. We be on the phone arguing, fussing, and fighting. And then I'll be like, all right, sister, all right, well, girl, I love you, girl. I'll talk to you. All right, girl, bye. But yeah, those are my brothers, girl. Those are my brothers, girl. I love them in real life. A lot of people did not know that we were friends. I mean, I know they said it. Like, I think Mims has said it every now and again, but I just don't say nothing. When I say that, you would have never known that because I wasn't gonna confirm or deny nothing, girl. I just get over here and be like, oh, I went out of town with my friends. Or I went to so and so with my friends. I just never will say their names. Just because I don't know. I don't know, girl. You know what it is, y'all. Too. Somebody just said it because I feel like YouTube can get real messy, and I just remember the time. I just remember seeing YouTubers fall out, and I just never wanted that to be my story. So I was just like, girl, girl, I was like, girl, I don't want to be nobody friend. I was like, I don't want to be nobody friend from YouTube. Girl, I don't fuck with these hoes. Girl, I don't want to know these hoes. These bitches is crazy. Okay, when I said I was very much anti-YouTube friends, very much. Girl, I wouldn't do panels with nobody. Y'all already know, girl. I would do panels with nobody. Girl, I would not. Girl, I was not fooling with nobody down to YouTube. The very first person who I ever hooked up with on YouTube to do a panel was Scotty by Nature. That's it. That was the first person, and then I was like, okay, girl. I was like, girl, okay, I need to get out of my comfort zone because I knew who Scotty was. Cause I watched his channel. I was like, okay, he seemed like he nice. Okay. He a little messy like me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, girl, he feel like he all right. But yes, I just did not want to fool with nobody from YouTube. I just didn't. I did not. When I said I did not, girl, now I'm going to tell my business. Ask Mims how long it took for us to meet up. Girl. Mind you, me and Mims had already been talking on the phone. And y'all know I'm horrible with D. Girl, I need to check my DMs. He actually messaged me on D. He told this story before. He actually not like that, but he messaged me on Instagram. Girl, I didn't see the message until like 6, 7 months later. I really don't be in my DMs. I really don't be in my DMs. So I didn't even see the message like 6 or 7 months later. And then like we exchanged numbers. We were just talking on the phone. Just freely talk. And then girl, my first time running into him was in Las Vegas at BravoCon. Now, mind you, we had already been talking on the phone for about a year. I had never met this man ever. And then I was at BravoCon walking down the street with Taria. We go podcast, girl. Me and her was walking down the street, and I saw somebody somebody rolled down the window and said, "Rodney." Yeah, I looked. Who the fuck? I was like, "Oh, that was our first time meeting in person." Mm-hmm. Girl, I was very anti YouTube. Girl, I really was. I was not fooling nobody down. Girl, I was not fooling nobody on YouTube. I really wasn't, girl. I was very anti YouTube. Very. Girl, I don't want to deal with nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be friends with nobody. Girl, I'm not doing panels with nobody. Girl, I just look. Oh, child, here you come. My ears are burning. Oh, I'm telling the people they didn't know. Oh, child, here he come now. Oh, child. The people that know that I was friends with you in real life. They didn't know that I was friends with you and Gabor in real life. And I just confirmed today for the first time. Because I was talking about the Carlos King and Nene show. And I kept saying they. I was talking in code. And somebody said, "Oh, he went with Mims and Gabor," and I was like, "How y'all know who I went with?" And it was like what Gabor told us, and I was like, "Okay, I'm going to tell y'all." So yeah, we friends, and like I said, I try not to say too much because Mims people denying you, but I don't know them. Okay, baby. Okay, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know them people, baby. I don't know her. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know no people. I don't know them. I don't know. I don't know no people. I don't know no Mims. I don't know no Gabor. I don't know who y'all talking about. But maybe we did a panel together. That's all I know. But yeah, it's all good in the hood. I just try to keep my stuff separate from YouTube because I was always afraid to build friendships from YouTube because I just was nervous. I was nervous. Like, girl, it really was based off of like, y'all, I've been down to YouTube for a very long time. Like, even before I started a YouTube page, I was always down to YouTube. And I just remember just friends falling out. And I was like, I just don't want that to be my story. Like, I am not about to make friends with somebody and then we fall out, then we down to YouTube dragging each other. So that's why I was like, I just kept a distance from everybody. Okay. Okay. I just kept the distance from everybody. And I was like, girl, I don't want no parts. I don't want to deal with nobody from YouTube. Mm-hmm. Girl, it traumatized the fuck out of me. Yes. I really was traumatized. Like, to the point where I didn't want to do panels. I did not want to do panels. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to deal with anyone. Like, nothing. It was just going to be me in this camera, and that was it. And that's how my setup was. And then one day, I said, okay, John, you need to... Girl, you acting like you hurt. Rodney used to tell me shit. Then he would say I recorded the conversation. So if you go down, so if I go down, you going down. Baby, listen. I don't record. I don't record no conversations, baby. I just was nervous. I just was nervous. But it's like you have to open yourself up to people. You really do. And so far, so good. We fight like cats and dogs, but it don't be nothing too serious. Good boy, child. He be trying to pull on some of my girls' wigs. Sometimes I have to call his ass and check his ass. I don't know who the fuck he was online talking about, girl. Talking about my girl like that. Hello. Mm-hmm. And anytime I got a chance to drag, girl, sometimes I would. Sometimes, because I knew he loved Giselle. Sometimes I would take it in overdrive, just because I knew. That's the type of bitch I am. Just because I knew he loved Giselle. Sometimes when it was time for me to tug on Giselle's wig and I knew he used to love Giselle, I would kick it into overdrive. Girl, just because of Gabor. I'm going to get his ass today. I'm going to turn that bitch up. Girl, Giselle ain't said nothing to me. Okay? But because Gabor was dragging on my girl Wendy wig, I'm going to tug on Giselle. It's going to be tug for tug. Okay? He gonna tug on Wendy's and I'm tugging on Giselle. It's gonna be tug for tug. Hello? Baby. Girl. Tug for tug, baby. That's exactly how my mom was set up. He going after my girl, I'm going after his. Okay? Yes. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a tug for tug down here, baby. It's just tugations. But no, it's all fun. But y'all had fun at the Carlos King show. It was really, really cute. The truth of the matter is, child, you can ask anybody in the building. You know. And that's why it be kind of funny when people be like, that's why I say you never know who know people. Like, believe it or not, girl, I heard Potomac was filming in Houston today at Giselle's daddy's park. What? What? That's crazy. It just goes to show, because believe it or not, we don't agree on everything. Especially like when it comes to like Housewives and stuff, we don't agree on everything. So I do think it's kind of funny when people be like, "Oh, you and Mims, or you and Gabor." I don't know. It's just funny to me because it's like, girl, y'all don't even know we done sat on the phone and talked and fussed and cuss each other out. Yeah, this whole time, y'all never even knew, child. I'm tired. Okay. Shout out to Giselle Daddy Park. Girl, I like her right there. Let me shut up. Yes. Mm. I feel like next season not gonna be that good. I honestly, I feel like Potomac is not gonna be that good next season. I really feel like it's not. I don't feel like it's gonna be that good. I don't feel like it's gonna be that good. I don't. I feel something in my spirit tells me Potomac is not. I think Potomac gonna flop next season. I really feel like it's gonna flop. I hope not. You know, I don't want the girls to flop, but I just feel like it's not gonna be that great. Right. Karen gonna come back delusional. Wendy can only say so much. Right, they don't have anything to talk about. But it's like Wendy can only say so much. So it's like Wendy really ain't really. Wendy can only say so much. Karen, Karen gonna come. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, child. I don't know. I don't know. I just. I don't know. I don't know. And then they got that white girl. I told. Can I say something? I don't have no issues with white people. Y'all already know. Okay. I love white people. I done slept with a few white men. You know. Um, but I do feel a way about Stacy. I said it would be Stacy. I don't really want to see no white girl. I saw a white girl. It's a white girl. It's a white bitch. It's a white girl. I'm telling y'all. I saw the bitch. Okay. Girl, now I will say this, but I thought Robin was a white girl too. A few married white men. Girl. Girl, it was only one. It was only one. And he was gay. Okay. I mean, still married, but he was gay. But it's a white girl. And I don't have no problems with the white. I just feel a way. I was like, Stacey would be the one to allegedly bring a white girl onto the cast. I don't know. I'm really not. Y'all going to New Orleans this weekend? I'm thinking about going. I don't know. I'm thinking about going. I'm thinking about going. I just feel like it's going to be a lot going on. And all the restaurants that I want to go to, I won't be able to go to. I know, and I'm not a hot. I'm not a hot type of girl. I do not do. Girl, I do not do the heat at all. You better ask about me. Girl, when I tell I act like a vampire, I do not do the heat. I do not. When I tell I do not do the, baby, it got to be something serious going on outside for me to walk outside during the daytime. Like serious. Like today, my nieces wanted to go upstairs on a. I won't let them go on the balcony by themselves. Today, my nieces wanted to go on the balcony. Girl, no, baby, girl. We're not going up there. You want to go? You want to, baby? You know heat rises. Hello, heat rises, baby. I'm not going. We're not going to no balcony, baby. No, no. Baby, one day it was hot as fuck outside today. And y'all want to go on the balcony? No, not the balcony. I mean the rooftop. The rooftop. Oh, thank you, Bo Steel. Thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you. I might use this for some gas money this weekend if I go. Um, Girl, they really will. Baby, kids were baby. My sister said, "Girl, when I said Tatum about Tatum about my skin color now, because all she want to do is just sit in the sun." My sister said that Tatum just wants to lay outside in the sun. girl, girl. When I tell you, I said, "Girl, I don't know where she got that shit from." I'm not. I'm not going. But I said, if they come over here, we're going somewhere next time. Girl, I just do not like going outside during the day. But I know they like. I know they be kind of bored because it's like, but it's hot outside, y'all. Do y'all really want to go outside? Like, what the fuck? Like, do y'all really want to go outside? Ugh. Ugh. Oh no. Ugh. I was telling them they need to put I was telling my sister they have sunscreen. She's like, yeah, we got to start putting it on, putting it on them. Now, Sloan, not an outside girl. Sloan like me. Sloan will go outside and she coming back in. Tatum, she'll just literally go outside and just lay in the sun. What? Because when I called them the other day, I called them on Facebook. I was like, hold up. I was like, Tatum, you got a tan? And then my sister like, all she do is want to lay in the sun all day. I said, baby, think about my skin color. Okay. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. It's too hot outside. That's the only thing. Like, and to me, Houston heat ain't no different than New Orleans heat. If you ask me, it's the same to me, child. It be hot as fuck. And then I be wanting to drink and shit. But I do kind of want to go to New Orleans though, because I feel like that's where everybody gonna be at. Okay, I just want to be in the mix sometime. I feel like everybody gonna be in New Orleans, and I feel like I need to be down there with the niggas. Ooh, I like when the niggas talk to me when they start talking about baby. What's up? So I go, what's up, baby? Hey, what's up? You talking to me? You talking to me? Okay, I know that's right. Yes. Okay. It really is like hot everywhere. I thought about going because right now it's 65 in LA. See, that's why I need to be. I need to be in LA. I thought about going to LA because I got some points and I got some credits. Come on, bitch. Come on, points and credits. Girl, I got 2 credits with United. I got 1 with Delta. And I got my points with United. Mm-hmm. I know I got 3 fans down said I need to charge them up just in case if I do come. That's what I'm saying. And when I'm a sweater. Like I sweat. I sweat. So can you imagine me being outside during the day and drinking? Cause I'm gonna have a cocktail. Okay, like we in New Orleans on vacation. Girl, I'm gonna have a cocktail. So, girl, I'm outside in the heat and I'm drinking. Girl, I'm gonna die. Girl, I'm just getting fresh. Ooh, girl, my skin's starting to itch thinking about it. I'm gonna figure it out though. Come on, 50-15. You look like I peed on myself. Okay. Okay. And the girl, they be playing games sometimes at 50-15. I went there like 2 years ago to meet my friends. Bitch, I had on a cutoff shirt. But it was hot as fuck outside. I had on a sleeveless shirt. Girl, why do people turn me around? Girl, I hadn't even crossed the street yet. I was crossing the street and the security guard was like, girl, it's 125 degrees outside. And y'all want a bitch arms to be covered up? Girl, it's hot. I don't understand shit like that. Bitch, we outside. They be killing me with that shit. They be killing me with that shit in Houston. Bitch, this is an outside patio club. Hello? It's a little inside, but for the most part, bar 50-15 is like outside. Why do y'all have the people outside fully dressed in the daytime and it's 107 degrees outside in the summertime, bitch? That's the part that got me. I'm just twisting up. Bitch, I'm just pumping on up to the club because I went to go meet my friends. It's 85% outside. Yes, it's like an outside venue. It's not a lot of inside space at all. It's mostly outside. So it's like it's already an outside venue. It's in Houston, Texas. Bitch, it's 108 degrees outside. And you mean to tell me y'all trying to enforce a dress code? I said, girl. But I came home. I said, I'm not coming. And I was going to meet Java, my friend from Dallas. It was Java, Brandy, and another girl from Dallas. And I was like, I'm not coming, girl. These bitches trying to kill me. These bitches trying to kill me. She was like, come on. I was like, girl, they trying to make me put on the sleeve. I'm not putting no sleeves on this outside. So girl, I had to come home and just put on a little button down and just roll sleeves up. I said, girl, this is some stupid ass shit. Girl, it's too fucking hot outside. Y'all playing these games, and then you walk in, and all the bitches got on. And this is double standard. This is the double standard I be talking about. I walk up, this bitches with halter tops on, wife beaters, spaghetti strap shirts. Now, why is it she get to wear a wife beater and a spaghetti strap, but I can't wear no sleeveless t-shirt? Why is it she get to wear a tube top and a halter top, spaghetti strap shirt, girl tank top, but bitch, I come up with a cutout with a sleeveless shirt and y'all turn me around. What's the difference? That's what I be talking about, double standards. Bitch, good morning from France. Come on, France. Yes, What I love about the three of you is your empathy, your fairness, your strong calls for protection and justice, especially for children. Not yet 6 in the morning in France. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Thank you. Come on, yeah. Come on, empathy and fairness. Yes. What's up, Inez? Yes. Yes, child. I just saw Java a few weeks ago. Well, a couple of weeks ago. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. The 13th is when I saw it. But yeah, child. Yeah, I was just like, girl, I can't do it. Yeah, I was like, it's too hot outside. I said, oh, girl. But I ended up going back up there, girl. I said, okay, I'll come. And so, of course, we outside, hot as fuck. I said, this is some bullshit. 13 was so good. Y'all know, well, now it don't matter. But I used to live literally right across the street, like from 13. Girl, that's where I used to live. When I lived in that area, that's where I lived. I lived like walking distance across the street from 13. So I would walk over there a few times. 13 was good as hell. And then they changed the menu. And then they made it like Asian something. And then like I remember, girl, people stopped going. Mm-hmm. No, I used to live right over there by Cyclone. Cyclone Ananias, Midtown. It turned into a knockoff Nobu. Uh-huh. It sure did. And I wasn't into it. I don't really like I ain't never been to Nobu, but I don't, I just felt, and then all of a sudden, like I just remember like it got to a point where you couldn't just walk up to 13. Like you would have to have a reservation. That's how packed 13 used to be. Like 13 used to be packed. You might find one on the weekday. Might. Girl, it's closed. Uh-huh. It was something about the rent or something, girl. I don't know, child. Marketplace. Oh, the one downtown? You talking about downtown? The apartments marketplace? That's the one? Oh, are you talking about that Whole Foods? The Whole Foods up there by that 24-hour fitness they closed down? Is that the Whole Foods you're talking about? Girl, them apartments high as hell. Girl, I wanted to move there, but them apartments that was a lot of my price range. I said, oh. Maybe because it was a Whole Foods underneath it. I don't know, girl. I said I ain't gonna find out, bitch. I was thinking maybe because it's a Whole Foods underneath it, baby. I said, but baby, I can't count me out, girl. Absolutely not, baby. Get somebody else to do it. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm from Cali. That was a bit right. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, child. Mm-hmm. Okay, girl. Okay, but yeah, 13 closed down. It's not open anymore. But it started going. Like I said, it started getting slow. Like you could girl, you could log. I remember one time I was like, let me see if I can make a reservation just to see. Baby, it was like open reservation, like girl, just walk in basically. I said, oh, they changed the menu up and like the business just went downhill. I don't know. They like changed the entire menu. The entire menu they changed. I think they kept like two things. Some rice and something else. That's it. And girl, I ain't been back ever since. Well, now it's closed, but I said, girl, count me out, girl. Count me all the way the fuck out. Anyways, but yeah, child. This girl, I don't know what we talking about. I shouldn't have came on here. Bitch. Girl, I've been on her for 4 hours. That don't make no goddamn sense. Wait. Bitch, I've been on her for 5 hours, y'all. No, I've been on her for 4 hours. 4 hours. Oh, girl, this doesn't make no sense. I talk too fucking much. Anyways, but yeah, child, I have fun. I feel vindicated. I've been telling y'all about that lady. Oh, I heard Claudia did that. That's some messy shit, Claudia. Girl, you know you messy as hell. That is not your business to tell. I think it's Pinky. I think it's Pinky. Let me rewind this video. I want to hear your review of RHOA latest episode. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. I think it's Pinky. I hate to say that because you know what I'm saying, but I think it's Pinky. I think it's Pinky because based off of her dress, this I hope it's her girl. I hope it's her because what I'm about to say. Okay? I hope the bitch is pregnant because I'm about to pretty much say she fat. Okay, but I hope it's Pinky. But yeah, I think it's Pinky because the dress she had on at Watch What Happens Live. If you look at the belt was sitting right here above her stomach. You know, like the belt will usually be in the middle. Go look at the picture. If you look, the belt is it's like you could tell the belt is sitting right above her stomach. You saw it too? You saw it? I thought it gotta be Pinky. You could tell she probably not that far along but far enough. So you could tell like she got like the dress is kind of poofy a little bit, not really too big, but you could tell if you go look at the picture with the belt. I thought I had to say because I was trying to show my sister earlier. When she came and picked up the girls. I was trying to show my sister, but I couldn't find it. But the belt was sitting like kind of right above her stomach, and I was like, "Oh, it must be Pinky. It gotta be it gotta be Pinky." Cause it ain't Shamia. Shamia not fucking up her body. Okay. It ain't Portia, even though I know it's not Portia, because she said it's on the right side of the couch. They said Claudia said it's somebody that sat on the right side of the couch, and the only people that sat on the right side were all the girls that don't nobody like. Y'all do not fuck with them bitches, girl. But I tell y'all do not fuck with Pinky, K Michelle, Kelly, or Shamia at all. So I know it's not Kelly, because Kelly was just at the BET Awards. It's not Shamia, because Shamia not fucking her body up. She just got that liposuction and tummy tuck. Okay, I don't know if she got a liposuction. I think she just got liposuction. I know it's not Shamia. It's not K Michelle. So the only person left is Pinky. And like I said, if you look at Pinky and what she had on, it looked like she pregnant. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Pinky. Claudia, you's a messy bitch. Claudia, you's the messiest bitch on that stage. Girl, that was not your business to tell. Girl, you know I like Claudia. But Claudia, that was not your business to tell, girl. But we're going to talk about it. Now, this is the thing. The difference between me and Claudia is I don't make the mess. I just talk about it. Once it's already out there, I just talk about it. So I'm not messy like Claudia messy. I'm messy, but she messy, messy, messy. We talk about the shit once it hit the streets. She is the reason why it hit the streets. You see what I'm saying? That's different. I talk about it once it hit the streets. Claudia is the person who put it on the street. Okay? You know, once it hit the street, then that's why I swoop in. And I say, girl, y'all would not believe this shit. Okay. Why they said that? Why that bitch came Girl, y'all would not believe what I saw on the neighborhood talk. Girl, Claudia said somebody was pregnant, girl. Now, it ain't my business to tell, but I'm not the one who telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all that girl what Claudia said. Claudia said one of the bitches on the right side of the couch was pregnant, and the only bitches that was over there was Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff, was Kelly in her new teeth, was Pinky in her bankruptcy. Hello, and K Michelle in her paranoia. Them the only four that was over there. So who could it be? Who could it be? It ain't Shamia because she just got that liposuction. She not fucking her body up. It ain't Kelly, okay? Because girl, she barely can take care of the one she got. Girl, no, you know it ain't Kelly, girl, because baby, she barely holding on. Girl, she barely holding on, baby. So it ain't Kelly, baby. Okay? And even though Pinky Mama told her she don't need no more kids. Can we talk? I'm gonna get off here and stop being messy and stop talking about people. Girl, I don't think Pinky, your mama said you shouldn't have no more kids. All I can say is this: when your mama saw, let me tell y'all something. When the grandparents start saying you need to close up shop, I think you need to close up shop. It's your body, your choice. I'm just saying, your body, your choice. Do what you want to do with your body. But when Pinky Mama said that you don't need no more children, I said, girl, she don't need no more children. Because for the most part, grandparents be happy about their grandbabies. Not all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said too, Inez. I said the same thing. The mama is more than likely not more than likely, but the mama is probably, helps take care of babysit the kids. So if the grandmama is saying no more kids, girl, you need to really take that into consideration because your mama not saying that just to say that. I mean, at this point, like Pinky is a grown ass woman, she could do what the fuck she want to do. That's her body. If she want to have 15 kids, she can. But I'm just saying, when Pinky's mama, when her mama first said that, I said, "Oh, girl, it's something there." It's a reason why that lady is telling her you don't need no more kids. She not saying it just to say it. And Derek wasn't on board either. So you got your husband who really not on board, who don't want no more kids. And then, girl, your mama telling you, girl, you don't need no more kids. And you want one. If your husband is telling you, if your mama is saying no, like I said, girl, we all grown. Do what y'all want to do. That's y'all body, your choice. But I just think that I just feel like, girl, your mama telling you that for a reason, girl. And I just don't see your mother telling you that if she didn't have a pause to pause. That's all I'm saying. But girl, do what you want to do. Girl, if you want to have the girl, because I might help her take care of her. Girl, I might help her take care of the motherfucker. So you can have you can have however many you want to have, Pinky and Shamia and all the other girls and girl, girl, trans men, non-binary, whatever. Girl. You can have however you may. Girl, I'm not helping you raise none of the motherfuckers, so I don't care. Okay, I'm not babysitting. I'm not watching nobody's children except for the three that be coming over here. After that, that's it for me, baby. When I tell you, bitch, I don't know how y'all have kids. It's getting easier now, thank God, because they're getting older. But baby, when I tell you, baby, that baby, I love it. It's sweet because that just means they like me. But girl, when I tell you, girl, I be like today. I was downstairs. Girl, I'm not lying to y'all. I know it took me about 7 hours to watch, to take notes. Girl, I'm telling y'all, because Bailey want to come downstairs. She could. I hear her feet. I heard her feet just hitting the stairs. She come downstairs. Hey, Uncle Rodney. Hey, Bailey. How are you? I'm fine. You need something? No. Then she started touching everything in my room. Uncle Rodney, yes. What is this? A bracelet. Uncle Rodney, what is this? Uncle Rodney, what is this? I like that she's like my mama would say she's curious. She's just curious, which I like that because it's kind of like she wants to know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, girl, I'm trying to, girl. All right, well, girl. Okay, well, baby. Okay, well, girl. I have to go back upstairs with your sisters. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to review Housewives. Okay, girl. She come back down 30 minutes later. Hey, Bailey. Okay, girl. Okay. Girl, when I tell I did not finish, I'm not exaggerating, y'all. I did not finish watching. I did not finish taking my notes until 6:40. It was like 6:49. I've been trying to take notes all fucking day. I swear to God. Girl, I did not finish taking notes until like 6. It was like 6:50. And I was going live at 7. That's how long it took me to take notes. Sorry for that random genuine comment. I've been drinking and watching my two favorite YouTubers at the same time. Thank you. Thank you, Toby. Yes. Girl, I remember when I was younger. Girl, that ain't nothing, girl. Now, like I said, it's easier now because Tatum, like, she damn near 12. Sloan, she like almost 9, so it ain't that big of a deal. Baby, when I first started watching my nieces, baby, when I said they would leave and I would be knocked out for like 2 days. Girl, I don't know how the fuck y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck y'all got children. Baby, my nieces will come over here. Baby, they will leave, and baby, I will be knocked out until the next day. Girl, I used to be praying for my brother-in-law and my sister to come pick their children up. Girl, they need to come home. Girl, they need to come home. Girl, I'm tired. I'm sleeping. My nerves is bad. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. All right, y'all. I see y'all. Okay, be safe. Girl, and baby, be out. And I used to be like, I don't know why people got children. Okay? I used to be like, I don't know how and why the fuck y'all got children. Cause bitch, I be tired as fuck. Bitch, I be tired. Bitch, I don't watch them 2 times this week. Bitch, I don't watch them 2 times this week, and it feel like I don't watch them every day for the entire summer. That's how I used to feel. That's how I used to feel. I used to feel, girl, I used to feel like I had watched them. I used to feel like Marlo. I used to feel like Marlo when she, girl, I used to feel just like Marlo. Girl, I used to feel just like Marlo. I was like, baby, I cannot, this is not for the weak, bitch. You got to be a strong bitch to be a parent, because it ain't for me. Bitch, it is not, baby, it is not for me. Bitch, it is not for me. Girl, I was talking to my sister one day, and we were just talking about, like, she always think about, who gonna take her kids if something happened to her and my brother-in-law. And I got me sitting there just quiet, like, if I girl, girl, we're not gonna talk about that. Girl, ooh, knock on wood. Girl. I said, girl, we're not gonna talk about it, but girl, my sister and brother-in-law ever go to glory anytime soon, the way I'm gonna be nerves shook. girl, I don't need nobody to die no time soon because I can't raise nobody's children. I can't do it. My nerves too bad. I can't do no shit like that. That is not for me, baby. I just sat there and I was quiet. Ugh, girl. Exactly. And that's the thing, girl. Girl, of course I'm gonna have to take care of them. Where else they gonna go? I can't put them in the system. Girl, I'm already getting worked up thinking about the shit. Hell, I can't put them in the system. So they ain't got no choice but to come over here. I just don't need nobody dying for like the next like 30 years. I just don't need nobody dying until at least for the next what? How old is Bailey? She 5. At least for the next 12. What? How old? How many years is that? I don't need nobody dying no time soon because I can't do it. Girl, I'm gonna be just like Marlo. Girl, I'm stressed. That's what I'm saying, girl. Y'all don't understand. That's why even when Marlo, even my sister defended Marlo. When Marlo was going through what she was going through with her nephews. Remember when Marlo kicked her remember when Marlo kicked her nephews at the house? Remember? Girl, she kicked them little motherfuckers out. My sister said she understood. I said I understood too. My sister said that people should have compassion for Marlo. Marlo is a woman of a particular age. She don't have kids. Marlo is used to living her life without having kids. So now her life has flipped upside down. It's not the same for me. I have 3 kids. Marlo ain't got none. So now you done threw these kids in Marlo's world and Marlo don't know what the fuck to do. I know what to do because I have 3 kids. Marlo don't have any children. I used to say the same thing. I feel like y'all was too hard on Marlo. Girl, can you imagine me with my nieces over here? Girl, I would literally be on her crying every day. Girl, I don't know what to do. Girl, girl, why I gotta take care of these kids? Girl, I would be on her crying every day. Girl, and she started her period. I don't know what the fuck a period is. What I'm supposed to do? She come talking about Rodney, Uncle Rodney. My girl, I'm over here crying and shit. Girl, I already know, girl. My nerves will be bad. Girl, what? Girl, I don't know nothing about no bras. I don't know nothing about no menstrual cycle. I don't know nothing about nothing, okay? That's why I said, girl, baby, we're not even gonna talk about that because ain't nobody dying no time soon. So we ain't even got to worry about that. Girl, we ain't even got to worry about what if something that you happen to something happens to you and your husband because ain't nothing happening to you and your husband. Bitch, you better make sure nothing happens. Bitch, you better make sure nothing don't happen. Cause goddamn, I be baby. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Cause baby, my nerves is not meant for no children. At all. At all. Okay, I need everybody to travel separately, girl. I need somebody to be here. Girl. Yeah, like I said, it's getting easier now. It's easier. It is a whole lot easier. Like I said, girl, Tatum is pretty much she's almost a teenager. She's a preteen. Sloan, she's pushing 9. So I don't have to really even do a lot of stuff for them. You know what I'm saying? Bailey's the only one and Bailey is not really that bad. She just like can sometimes be clingy in a way. She real like not nosy. She's curious. She want to know everything. She want to ask you, what's in here? What is this? What's that? What's in here? What's behind this door? What's in here? What is this? That's what she want to do all day long. Um, but it's not that bad. It's really not. Like I said, when they were younger, girl, I used to be tired boots, bitch. Girl, like, I'm talking about tired. But now it's kind of like, girl, I want to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Do y'all need something? That's why I said, do y'all need anything? They were like, no, okay, I'm about to go to my bedroom. I'm going to sleep, girl. If y'all need something, come wait. I need to give me some. I need to give me, girl, Uncle Rodney got to get some sleep. I'm tired. Okay. But I mean, at this point, y'all pretty much grown. Y'all be okay. Girl, don't wake me up. If the house ain't on fire, don't wake me up, girl. Oh, girl. Man, we want to sleep now, baby. We is knocked out. Boots. Anyways, y'all, let me get up off of here. I've been on her running my mouth too goddamn long. It was fun. I feel vindicated. Um, You know, we're just watching the show. Shout out to the girls. You know, on some real shit. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Panky. Any quick reunion predictions? I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a whole bunch of yelling and screaming. A part of me feels like Shamia probably got dragged. No shade, because Shamia don't like to play dirty. I'm gonna get dirty. I'm rolling around in the dirt. You know how they say you don't roll around in the dirt because you get, how they say it? When you roll around in the dirt, don't nobody know who the pig is. So how is the saying? How does the saying go? When you roll around in the dirt, you get. Girl, I'm rolling around. That's what. I'm not set up like Shamia. Shamia not gonna really go there. You know what I'm saying? Right. She not gonna really go there with the girls. And she already said, like on Carlos King, that she really don't like to yell. She really don't like to do a whole bunch of back and forth. She shuts down easily, right? And then she also mentioned on Carlos King too, girl, like we've been saying, girl, some of us, been saying Shamia you can literally look at Shamia and tell she's a people pleaser. She mentioned that on the Carlos King interview too. Like it was basically like something that she felt like she needed to do because, you know, her being like, she used to be in a group with like not Kerry Washington, Carrie Hilson. So she always felt like, you know, getting people to like you was a part of like the game. Like you want people to like you. So I got it when she explained it. Excuse me. But it's like, girl, that shit go out the window. So I don't really, I could see Shamia getting dragged. I really could. I really honestly could. I think it would be probably a tad bit different if the reunion wasn't already shot. And then that's why they need to stop. They need to stop filming the reunion so fucking early. Because if the reunion, thank you, Only Media, thank you so much. If the reunion wasn't already filmed, then Shamia could see how the tides turned in her favor, at least for one episode. Now they probably gonna go back to, hating Shamia next week. But at least Shamia probably would have a little boost. You see what I'm saying? Because now she's aware of the people dragging Angela online. Where if they probably go into the reunion, she don't really know because she don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could see Shamia kind of going into the reunion. Shamia don't really give you like she just gonna get down and dirty and nasty with you. Like I would get down dirty and that. Like I would be very much gutter snipe. Baby, like I would be gutter snipe. Like the way I would be dragging Drew, I would drag Drew the whole reunion. I would. Drew would be the easiest read on the stage to me. Drew would get dragged the entire reunion. Drew couldn't say nothing to me at all. That would be like, girl, you're being very mean. That's fine. Thank you. That's the whole point for me to be mean. These bitches done fuck with me this whole season. Girl, you been fucking with me, and girl, this whole time you had all that shit going on in your world. Girl. You done lost custody of your kids, girl. Don't say nothing to me. Going to I would be on Drew's ass. See, Shamia not like that though. Shamia not like Kenya and all the other girls who gonna bring up that you chopped the bitch face. Remember when Kenya never used to tell Marlo, Kenya, that was Marlo's Achilles heel. Girl, anytime you mention Marlo chopping that girl face up, chop girl Pico de Gallo style, chopped up and served on the side, shout out to Mariah Huck. Go back and watch. Anytime they brought up Marlo allegedly slicing that lady's face like a fillet, like a piece of fish, Marlo will always lose it. You could say Marlo was a hoe. You could say she sold her pussy. You could say she slept with old white men. Marlo would not care. Mention Marlo in the alleged slicing of that lady's face and see how Marlo would start to lose it. Girl, she would start to shake. You could see it. I said, "Oh, girl, that is what's gonna get her going." Mm-hmm. Shamia, girl, where is your scooter? Shamia not like no nasty girl. Like Kenya, I hate to say, Kenya, they get real nasty. Girl, Key, the girls getting that. We've seen it. Key, Portia, they gonna accuse you of rape. They're gonna hold a picture up of you sucking dick at the salon. Girl, the girls get real nasty. Shamil don't get nasty enough for me. But I also get it too. Ooh, girl, it's time to go. Cause my phone about to die, y'all. I ain't got no charger up here. Ooh, girl, I ain't got no charger. Yeah, anyways, y'all, I gotta go. The phone about to die. I will talk. I need to go charge it before it goes dead. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. It was fun. Bye.